Yo, good evening, everybody. Good evening, everybody. Good evening, all six people that are viewing right now. Good evening, good evening, welcome. Yeah, it can still be called a party, a watch party, if it's less than 10 people, right? It's not a watch meeting. Watch meeting. I mean, there's no there's no confetti, there's no punch. Should we still call it a watch party? It's a watch meeting. Yeah, this is a watch meeting. There's less than 10 of us. There's no food. There's no alcohol. I'm assuming there's no alcohol. There's no popcorn. Only coffee. Yes. Only coffee. Peace, peace, everybody. Shout out Trapera Clever. I see you. SPeeKa Innocent. Welcome, welcome, Machi. Thank you for joining. Thank you for joining the Sortra Cypher's 8th year anniversary special watch meeting. No, watch party. Officially, it's called a watch party, but it's a watch meeting. It's a watch meeting, dog. There's like, come on, everyone in this live can leave here in one taxi, so it's not a party. It's not a party. So I'm gonna start the live right now. Maybe let's have at least two more people to hop in the taxi, so we can get things on the road. But yeah, for those of you who are wondering, and then what's going on? So, 8 years ago, on the 20th of May, I debuted the first ever episode of a little series called Sortra Cyphers. And I've been doing it for the last 8 years. And it is a series where I invite rappers to come through and just rap. That's it. They just come through and they rap on my beats. It's been exclusively my beats for the past 8 years, but recently I've started introducing other beat makers, and that can be attributed or credited to the good folks at Beatmakers Market when we had our Beatmakers Market Sotra Cyphers Challenge, where the first ever beat maker to have a beat on Sotra Cyphers was the homie Job and Music from the Val. Shout out to Job and Music. And since then, I figured, you know what, I might as well, going forward, open it up to other beat makers as well. So if you're a beat maker, if you're a dope beat maker, if you are a dope beat maker and you happen to be working on a project or whatever, I'll hit you up and I ask you to assemble some of your best spitters and we give you an episode. This past weekend, I was shooting an episode exactly like that, featuring the incredible producer slash beat maker from Davidton, who goes by the name of Makoveni. And yeah, his episode is going to be dropping in the next couple of weeks. Until then, we are going to be indulging in the 8th year anniversary special. And yeah, okay, now that we have a few more people, I think it's only right that we get this show on the road because this is going to take a while. This is going to take a while. It is a very, very long special. But if you are, like me, a South African hip hop enthusiast, South African hip hop, kasi rap, all that good stuff. If you love that stuff as much as I do, you are going to sit here with me for the next hour and a half or something like that. The special itself takes 53 minutes, but I'm going to be pausing in between so we can all geek out together and just listen to you guys, what you guys have to say in the comments. You can tell me who dropped your favorite verse and you can roast whoever you want. Okay, should I encourage that? No, I'm not going to encourage negativity here. This isn't MacG. Shout out to MacG. Right, so let's get the show on the road. And I am now going to press play. Have I mentioned how excited I am about all of this? I don't think I have. But in case I haven't, please know that I am very, very excited and very proud of this milestone of doing this thing, of having rappers here, Kodlaling, rapping very well, by the way. Right? And yeah, here we go. All right. So, yes, as you can see there, for those of you who are not aware, I have an album out called Organized Grime 2. That's my pops there on the cover. Shout out to my pops. And yeah. Oh, yes. And I just saw now that we just hit the 1K mark. So, shout out to that too. All right. Beginning of the movie. Opening credits. Let's see the steerings of the movie. Shout out to Mafu. Sfundizi, I see you, my Nick. No ways. I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry. Nah, I have to start over because I was doing this commentary and I was silent because my mic was off. Indaba le coffee mnandi yabo. I-coffee mnandi and young distractor, young tall. So let's start that again because I feel like everyone. Yes, we have to hype it up, man. Because that's what I was doing. I was hyping it up. Okay, my bad. All right. In the comments, I see there, Kia, see you. Losh, what up? Missing link. Yes, we agree. You saying we must agree? We agree. Right? Let's start that again. That's my bad. It's my bad for me. Good news for the ones that are late. All right. Again, let's try it again. Here we go. All right. Sotra Cyphers. Eight whole years, Buffett. 8 ein. Fun fact, this was shot between the 11th and the 17th of May. Featuring, in order of appearance, Missing Link, Mankind, Jax, Infectist, Boy Wonder. Let's go. We have Ilya Mean, Tony Dangler, Birdie, Classic, Kid Lyric, 0811. Let's go. We got Havlo S.A., Rez's God, Reptile, Watu, Chipo Malankan, Benny P, Jebo, Fiori, Chris Anti-B, Zeus Houdini. Let's go. Leverage, Lion Dopeman, Pro Masalela, John Nash, Crow. Adrian, Earl K, Lou Artiste, Elijah, Viral, oh my God. And of course, Jeffrey Negligent, Moni Superman Omnyama, Sluche Mashesha, Sfilikwani, and Froz. All-star cast, Mfanam. All-star cast. Shout out to Shaman Chant, the man with the very dangerous eye. We see you, Machi. Shout out to the good folks at Urban Frequency with Lush. I see you, Lush, there in the comments. Do your thing, girl. Shout out to this homie right here, the GOAT, the legendary, the one and only, this guy. Okay, cool, all right. Now that we've got that out the way, we can start with the show. Let's start with the comments real quick. Okay. Sepula Kaido, I see you. Kia, I see you. Uncle Sai Young Ho. Uncle Sai Young Ho. That's a fire name, Machi. Sai Young Ho. Interesting name. Makasana, I see you, I see you, I see you. And yeah, let me not do this. Everybody hates shades at SPeeKa. Why was a happy podcast the ones? In future you. Sponsor paso. Spani podcast. Spani podcast. And also I'm too, what's the word? You know, podcast you say whatever you want, step on all the toes you want. Yeah, I'm not that guy. That's why we used to do such and such with Lou Artiste, because Lou don't care. Lou says whatever he wants, and that's why such and such with Lou worked. Whereas me, I care about hurting people's feelings, you know? If I say something that's I feel, I don't know, sounds bad or whatever, then I am going to apologize, you know? So, yeah. Didn't I say and Froz? I didn't say and Froz. Yo, shout out to Froz, man. How can I forget Froz? He was right there. LT, I see you, Machi. Okay, right. Let's get it popping. And our first assassin in the 8-year anniversary special is the one and only Missing Link. And yeah, let's get it popping. Yo.
Vumani bo. Yeah, let's go. Eyam ipen my pala idlozi liyangizama ingozi ngamagama uzoyithola indaba vumani bo siyavuma ikholi iyangixaka imbombi mangishaya angithola isihlamahlama niyavuma na ya faka isnefi kumakhalo yabona sebasaba alright guys singazama vumani bo awuthi sifuthe before siqala sivuthe laba andabakhuza bomaqala dozicala ngalaba abanamanga bayangixaka mase kufika isikhathi sokungiphathala ngiyataka sengiphelelwa amagama Picture speaking shine, changes from some laba Fumani bo. They used to be sending me fire. It was taking me higher. Now they calling me Sire. It's Fumani bo. Mabazanga manya lang zobalaya ye samless buyer until I retire. Sabela Joes. Hey, ngacela ngforce bane spindi labo toti banga. Cindy my boys and call and kondi gotwa ngi solely freestyle like shogothi ngisebenza ngingaholi. It's Missing Link. My styles is corny. Instead of chilling with 5 shorties, I'm building with my lozies. Thinking I'm quite naughty, they willing to fight for me, cure me. This must be real, right? Surely, Vumani bo, bona, balega botosi. Kwa sotra saifak sabela madlozi. Vumani bo, labang fisela ingozi, ngabwisela intlantla, ngithumele ngenyosi. Vumani bo, ziyang flatela lengosi. Ngithi ngedwa ngiphakela madlozi. Vumani bo, labang fatela ngibafosti, banglandela from Jozi.
Okay. All right. Shout out, Missing Link. What an opener. Okay, so I'm realizing now that if I do it like this, where we pause, after every verse, it is going to take forever because there's 35 of these guys. 35. If we keep pausing after every verse, you guys are going to be here till midnight. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to let three 3 rappers go in, and then we'll pause and discuss. How about that? Cool. All right. So that is Missing Link. Missing Link. Funny story, because Missing Link, he is a very, very passionate hip hop head, just like myself. And when I hit him up to pull up for the for the 8th anniversary, he was so excited that after he wrote his verse, he sent me an audio clip of himself rapping the verse, right? And it was on exactly how you hear it right now. I think he sent me like the first 8, if I remember correctly, like the first 8 or the first 16 or whatever. And immediately I said, Link, dog, this is the verse that's gonna start the cypher. I told him, like, I'm talking probably a month or I don't know, 3 weeks before we even shot. I was like, this verse is the first verse that's gonna open up because it's so perfect. It's so perfect. It's so perfect. Like at that point, I didn't care who was coming afterwards, but this verse from Link, I was like, yo, man, this is it. This because I feel like it's like it prepares you, you know, because it's fire, but it also it sets the tone with my faith. You know, we've been doing this for 8 years, you know, and we have to get blessings from the underground gang, you know, and we are African AF. It's only right that we have an opener that is so African. And I told him, I was like, my dog, man, we are doing this. I'm kicking it off with you. And he got so excited. He's like, oh man, I'm gonna attire-wise, I'm gonna be dripped out in like the fitting gear, in the fitting fit, ting, you know, and it's gonna be a thing, it's gonna be fire. And he was excited, and I was excited, and then on the day we shot, I was excited, he was excited, and here we are. And I'm so happy that what I imagined when I first heard it is exactly how it came out. And shout out to the good homie Link, my dog. Please drop a link to Link and Friends bars, because for those of you who don't know, Link has his own series of ciphers, if you will, but it's more of a song format, and like every week he drops like a posse cut where it's him and a few other MCs, and he's been doing it for the past year. So please show him the same amount of love that you show Sotra Cyphers, because every week, and he's been consistent for the past year. If you go on that Lincoln Friends Bars timeline, you're going to, if you've never heard of it, you're going to have a lot of content to catch up. And yeah, shout out to Link, man. Forever love. You know, always, my nigga. Always. All right? In the comments there, we got Tony Dangler, of course. Shout out. God MC. Nah, I'm saying. The legendary Revival Peter Click. Nah, I'm saying. Yo, man, Tony. Tony. I don't think... but Tony's away now. By now you should know, Tony, that me, dog, I've been a Revolution fan since like 2010. I was put on to Revolution by my homie Chaka the Great, War Bandit, you know, when we still had unfamiliar systems. Now, if I were to start now breaking down unfamiliar systems, that needs another live on its own. All right, but yeah. I've been a fan of Revival ever since, and I'm like having Revival on my ciphers. You know, it is always an honor, because these guys are like hands down some of the best. They're like the entire squad Revival are elite pande, elite MCs. You know, so shout out Tony Dangler. Who else we got? Njebovu in the comments. I see you Tuso. I see you, Machi. Sam Black. I see you. Yeah, LT. I already saw you. I still see you, Machi. Junior, I see you. Pro Masalela's joined us. Pro, he's incognito. His name in the comments is Motu Being. If you guys are wondering, that's Pro Matlalela, who is also in this special, right? And Froz just jumped in as well. Shout out to the homie Froz. He didn't know that I went live. Yeah, it was sort of like earlier vandaag, I put up a post asking, do you guys think I should go live so we can do a watch party and geek out over some SA hip hop? And I was gonna do it anyway, but I just wanted engagement. You know? And yeah, here we are, dog. Shout out to Froz. So Link opens it up and then Froz closes it off, right? And yeah, man, it's one of my favorite specials. So without any further pepperizing, like I mentioned, instead of stopping after every MC, I'm going to cut it after 3 MC. So every time after the third MC raps, I'll pause and then we will discuss in the comments. What is your favorite bar? What is your favorite punchline? What is your favorite scheme? You know, who gave you, for those who have already watched it, who gave you your best verse in this special, right? So yeah, let's keep it going. So that was a missing link with the epic opener. Don't forget to like and follow Link and Friends Bars. Yes, Link and Friends Bars. They do amazing work there. Every week they drop content. If you are a hip hop head, if you are a South African hip hop head, you definitely want to be following that page. Trust me. All right. Anyway, let us keep it moving.
Tšhelete ya tšheleteng nkeletseng bontate moholo le bonkgono a ke lempheletseng le batla maele a tseleng butleng ke lefeng direng re sia pelo di matha thoteng tse tšheleng ba la meyogo ganyapa e ba kwalla goro ya lakoto ba iphumane se ba galla gotso ke ba thalla tsela pela ke ena falla banna balla ho sala masalla ha qeta ba kalla ha ke ba sotha ke ba roba ka mekokotlo se ba nwele ke bo magasmane ka metjokotso ba dutlelwa ke dipokoto ha re ba butswela ba khutlela ka ga dikotopo meeting fela ba iphilela ka dikoloto ha ba khone le o ithekela le ha ile mokoroto ba ka ga tibitibi ke dimokolo ha ba performa le tshwele le bangata ka dibotolo ka ba bona ka di double coloro ba iketsa betere ba famotse dinko ka ntse sam sokolo ha ba kgethe ke manga maghethe ke mamo captain wa utheo ha sa qetela ka ga skepe monga ga sepe ke majato le matepe ha ke le tlweleng o ikharela jwalo ka di cassette bohlaswa ba papadi ena re sa tlo bophutha o se o ichebe bo juda se ba ske ba o juta utlwa ke tsane tse phehlang dibuka making ke atuka tle ba fantuka esenang dituka ha re kgathalo re ba re phahamisetsa difuba hantwa ikupa holla thupa nko tsena re a dithuba ha ile tsebo ya dutla le tletse fela khothalo le ha o le majato o ka se o jare ona mohwalo ke mohale wa dipalo ha o chao thethe re di chocha thuthumela kwana ha o le le
these lines are oozing out of me. Don't I through some now I see him cats are doomed. Cause to you, I am curiosity. Hard to prove that I'm a G. When I move with all this ease, I confuse them with the freeze. Manka full on bottom lead. It's that K1 born and raised. Great pawns on display. Hey son, I'm on another scale. But I'll show the way you're protege. Of many kings, I will pro and J. When I'm on stage, I am him all because of they. There's no escape. I'm on your case like the police stage. Nobody's safe until the game is on my shoulder blades. The boys flames, Johnny Late, Nini dominator. Now they buying face and Jengles keep us like a double A. Wait, it's so easy. Smile for the camera, you looking at gold cheesy. Styling your bankena like you want no gold team. Yes, I'm on a level these niggas just won't reach it. Yeah. Now they sour like, yeah, we know. A couple haters undercover, but they love me though. Except I swear the game is ours, you can trust me, bro. They better give the boys flowers, look at how he rose. And it's crazy, dog. I just pray we ball. They see the spring in my step and they pray we fall. I ain't saving y'all, I'm feeling 8 feet tall, but I don't hate. I'm the type to keep it gravy, dog. I say, and look, shout out to SPeeKa for the invitation. I need my own show, I'm chilling though, I'm really patient. I'm in the dojo, I'm kicking it, I'm feeling Asian, creating more flows. I'm the king of innovation, Donna Homo not DC. Nyaponya Zama Zama, you cannot be me. If no em nanganga gipagwa last ting. We going forwards, our sugar love,
Scopper up once again, fucking up your cruise plans. Clean lines, similar to him tete of new pants. The McCoy. Nyazi that I'm more than good jams, kukumoy. ngathi you about to shoot blanks vele kushuthi masithulile siyabasaba lol sengibasuthi bafotsha amanamba overall laba bangithusi banamanga after all intwana bangachuthi nginkalakatha yasezola all I see is some fucking rats plotting with copy kiddies any minis lactose intolerance but they growing titties yep you can eat a dick with your sobby feelings step to me and you will be abandoned like Jersey buildings I'm a rapper trying to stay away from the shit yazi kunini ngitshelana no SPeeKa ukuthi this is it what does he do calls me for a cipher how brilliant manje sengibuyile can you guess who's the idiot Njaka I kinda feel patronized Nyadala ngithi wibadi so I sacrifice I realize if singatoli cheche a bag of greens and some beers with him talk that'd be very nice don't you think back to work less time to play move your ass I'm not saying twerk chase the luxury life make sure you always murk but I'm sure I'm preaching to the choir like my name is Kirk and to that hater like you move with amakilo wanna be player nyane ngizoyibulala ego until your friends bakhulumele like you a hero kuzovela ebhede ngibo Chris Brown to your amigos if dress is by amasibonana kube iwola wola nale bia yezintwana ithi nona nona awuthi ngizikhulisela intwana yami izobona bona fede ngisazoba scarce ukudlula uzole so
Ay, scoplingual. Yeah. Okay, so let's talk about it. Let's talk about it. Let us talk about it. Yeah? So that was Mankind, followed by Jax, and then that was Infectist, right? Yeah, so that was some elite rapping. What do you guys who personally, angilwi. For me, for this guy, for me, Bafethu. My favorite verse in this entire thing. For me, again, angilwi. Don't come at me. And no disrespect to all of the other homies. Everyone on this special is fire, right? But for me, man, Jax. Jax for me is my favorite verse. And but you know how it is. The more you watch it, next time I bump the writing. Next time I bump the special, someone else is gonna be my favorite, you know. But right now, Jax my dog. And then, of course, there's Mankind. Okay, before I get to Mankind, let me just quickly give you a backstory about Jax. Jax, I first met him and first heard him rap at one of Siashezi's gatherings. And this is why, you know, events like Siashezi's gatherings are important, right? Because events like that, they open you up to other platforms. You know what I mean? So I saw him perform at Siashezi's gathering, and literally when he got off stage, I hollered. I was like, my G, you are nice. Please come through and spill a little something. I initially, I'm going to have him again back, right? But I was like, I don't know which episode I'm going to have you on, but I got to have you on. And then as I was planning the anniversary, I was like, it only makes sense. It only makes sense because every year I try to bring someone that has never been on Sotra Cyphers. I try to get them on, I try to get them to have their debut on the anniversary special. And this year, I think I had 3 people making their debuts, which is the most, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So Jax was one of the people that made their Sotra Cyphers debut on an anniversary special. And man, that part where he says, protege of Pro and J, when I'm on stage, I am him because of they. That is incredible, dog. That's my favorite bar. That's my favorite bar in this whole special. Yo! Shout out to Jax. And then, of course, there's Mankind. Mankind might be the best Soto Spitter I've ever heard. ever. Might be. Again, don't fight me. Damn, don't fight me. Mankind is on some other tip. And I didn't even know that he was able to like kick it in Sotho. Because the first time I heard Mankind, I heard him spit in English and I thought he was nice, right? And then when I was shooting Sotra Cypher's part, I think it was 60 or 61 with Link. Somewhere there. I hit up Link. I actually wanted to give Link an exclusive, right? And Link, because he is selfless, he's like, no, sir, I do not want an exclusive. I want an episode with two of my dopest homies. What do you say? Right? I was like, nah, hell yeah. And, I didn't even ask, who are you bringing? Because I already know if Link thinks you're dope, then you are dope. Because I trust him, because I've known Link for years, right? And I trust his ear. And if he says you're dope, let's get it. And he pulled up to the studio with Mankind and Classic. And I already knew of them. But Mankind, I knew him as an English spitter. And then when he started rapping there, I was like, oh, snap. My man's is nice. And then I remembered, I actually heard about, because Naked Eye, for those of you who know Naked Eye, also another incredible Sotho spitter. Incredible in English and in Sotho. When I had interviewed Naked Eye a few months before, he mentioned that he was working on a Sotho tape with Mankind, but it didn't click immediately that he was talking about the same Mankind, that I had in mind. And then it was only us. I was like, oh snap, that's the same cat. So just try and imagine a tape with Naked Eye and Mankind spitting in Sotho. That's gonna be diabolical when it drops, and I cannot wait when that happens. And then of course, there's the usual suspect, Skopolopo, aka Infectist. What have you, like, you probably heard me throw that man every compliment under the sun for his production work and for his raps, And this verse, one of his best, hands down, and he's so like, he's laid back, he's relaxed, like he's comfortable in his own skin, like he lets you know that, guys, I've been doing this. And me personally, I loved the little personal touch there where he talks about our homie there, Umtozi. Shout out to Umto, where he throws in a young reference to someone that we know that isn't a rapper, I thought that was beautiful and I loved it. And yeah, and then there at the ending of that verse, I asked him like, man, why, dog? Why, man? Ish. But it is what it is. Free speech is free speech. And yeah, as long as I'm not the one who goes wrote for him. No one wrote for him. Disclaimer. I'm not saying anyone. Yeah, no one wrote for him. But yeah. So those are the three guys referred to. Let's jump in the comments real quick and see what you guys are saying. All right. So obviously there's fire emojis. Obviously, fire emojis. Njebov, I see you, Machi. Major, what up, Machi? The beat goes hard, and I appreciate it, Machi. Oh, about the beat, by the way, I sampled Imahasman by Trompies. If you know, man. Because me, I'm a huge Kwaito head. For those of you that didn't know. And yeah, I chose to sample a Kwaito joint because I realized the last time I sampled a Kwaito joint for an anniversary special was with the 3rd year anniversary when I sampled Claimer from Chiskop. So I figured, let me just go back to sampling a Kwaito joint just to pay homage, because I believe that every South African rapper, whether you rap in English, whether you rap in Vernac, you got that Kwaito DNA in you, and you can rap to a Kwaito beat. You know, you can talk about dog. Now I'm just now I'm saying that I'm just keeping it real, man. You know, we keep it New York. Now no, you don't. You keep it South Africa, my dog. And you can rap on a Kwaito beat or on a Kwaito sampled beat. You know, so I was like, I don't care. Whoever I send this beat, as long as you live in this country, you're going to jump on it and you're going to be flawless, just like everyone in this special, right? Reza Squad, I see you, Mikey, with the fire emojis. Nah, me. Ulosh is like infectious fire emojis. Yes, ma'am. That's what it is. Oh, dang la. I'd see it's quoting Skopolo, but that's Kokumoya ngathi we're about to shoot blanks. I told y'all, man. Skopo's nice with it, man. Stop playing. All right. Shout out to my mother, who's also watching with the fire emojis. Shout out again, disclaimer, do not send my mother a friend request. She is not your friend. Please and thank you. Desmond, I see you, Machi. Linkati, like, in fact, you are telel. I agree. It's very, very, very telelaring, that one. Very, very telelaring. But I get it again. All right. 2010 subtitles doing the work too. Yeah. Shout out to the internet gods there for adding the subtitles. Because, if you guys noticed, I didn't add subtitles in this special because you guys, if I were to add subtitles, you guys were gonna get this anniversary in September because so many words. And me, I must type them, all of them. Me. I never. Kuzovele kupete kuzoba Chris Brown to your Migos. Yeah, that's Pro Masalela quoting Infectious there. Last part by Infectious was fire. Tony, yes, it was very, very fire, but it was very, very ballsy as well. Very ballsy. Adrian, shout out to Adrian. I see you, Machi. Adrian also features in this special. Infectious didn't waste any time. Yes, most def. John Nash, shout out to John Nash, also featured in the special. All right, let's go. Mafwati, my favorite at this listen was Reptile. All right, word. I hear you, Machi. Tangla to Jax was cooking. Dude was flipping word plays and just sliding with the syllable. Like I said, dog, for me, Jax is my fighter in this special, man. Jax is... I'm definitely going to have him back for future episodes. Hopefully, maybe also kind of sort of make music, you know? Yeah. When Link says Vumani Wo, SPeeKa Vuma, yeah, you have to agree. When they ask you to agree, you have to agree, dog. Know what I mean? Chris of Peace, Mankind caught me. Word up. Shout out to Chris of Peace, a Sotra Cyphers alumnus. Another fire Soweto spitter, showing love to another Soweto. Not Soweto, man. I meant Soto. Yes. a fire Soweto spitter, showing love to a fire Val Soto spitter. Yes. I have to do that in order to get control of my tongue, you know? Now I'm saying... Okay, Dokum Chiba, I see you. Trigger Twala, I see you. Who else we got? Malasco, aka Holy Key. Arengwatu, fire emojis, I see you, Machi. Junior, the beat is too much. I appreciate it, Machi. Thank you. Dangler, I love the band. Word up. Okay, enough chatterboxing. Right? Let's keep it moving on to the next 3 MCs. Who do we have after Infect? We have Boy Wonder and I forgot who else. Let's see. Is it Illy? Yeah, so I think the next 3 are Boy Wonder, Illy, and Tony. All right. Laverne, I see you, ma'am. Welcome. Okay, let us proceed to the next 3, right? And it goes a little something like this.
Short the cipher, sofa sign-ups, older timers, flows designer, that's black and white panda. Slacks and tight boardroom gangsters, I'm all caps. All these roaches, cash doom, it's all raps. Metal face, see me run streets like a mental case. We in this meta space, all these artificial rappers catching strays. All talk while I'm spitting pepper spray, splitting pepper steaks, you know. With that dough comes beef fixes, so make it brief fix it. I'm with your broad where the flow comes deep, extend. They steer clear from this heat, from petty distinguished. From a blue flame, you cinch so damn me clearly. Cut up off the rest, hip hop fit legit. Cloth red dick, that stitch thick for real. It's heavy enough to carry the cross, it's many involved. That's why this rap shit will always be on. I tell my sons, God, Dibala, son, it's even for sure. With your heart, but the dollar, son, just keep the love pure. Guard against others, even those you call brothers. Throw bones for those blows, that should keep you secure. Pride moment, me, he in the call. Pops was sick, but I'm iller. Dog still can't make out how I'm realer. The most flows wake the dead, Mike Jackson thriller. Mine packs a punch for my mic, ain't no contender. I'm sick, salmonella, the tricks some more iller. Livid, they kid when these niggas dismiss the ratchet singer. Vivid my pictures, images turn fixtures. Giving your B.O. God body the perfect mixture. Where the hip hop at? It's right here, kid, really it ain't going nowhere. Yeah, and right now, let's make it clear that it's right here, it ain't going nowhere.
Check, yo, paso hlokomela digital kobela njengobab dokotela. I'm nice on the mic, ngathi ngiphuza ikorobela. And I shine off the top, that's a young Bob Mabena. In the city ciphers Friday, Rabakena. Tone bring him in from Midrand to Santa Marena. Visual bars taking charge, I'm Kokobela. Cooking crack in the crib, I cop from Mike Mangena. Yo, Lalela, Coco Sabangena. Dropping Easter eggs, my mom's name's Mapaseka. Yo, we pass over rhymes like yours are only where the type of shit you can't find in stores. Lines of raw, serving till you sign the sword. The signs I saw said, Ilio, your time is yours. So let me cast out demons while I get to the front. I penned well, already showed you that these niggas my sons. I'm a monster, you need more fire, this ain't Contra. Don't let me get in my groove, it's pricier than Gonga. The Midnight Express with the big pound assess. Might put rings round your neck if you sing what I sketch. My shit's like baguettes, yeah we shine too. I'm ultra instinct, you know I KO Ken times 2. Shit, yo, that's a shout out to my battle nerds. All about as heavy as a giant herd of pachyderm swag.
We got the city buzzing, Philly puffin', spitting like the shit's disgusting. Hug the block tighter than a missing cousin. Rhyming even in discussion. Lines are in between percussion. Trying to give the streets some substance, vitamins to keep them buzzing. It's the metropolis, no props up in this picture. I'm a product of the streets, like making bottles out of litter. 2 shots of legal liquor, just to pour it up. I don't drink, but my dead niggas need a tall cup. Hitting on that 4 blunts, switches from the floor up. Strains everywhere, like I didn't do no warm-ups. Smoking on that killer dog, hit you till you feel a song. Old school, bring the wave, still looking like Billabong. Low down, different horse, your pony ain't in the course. Starter shorts, kicks, color looking like when milk is off. Drip with a caution sign, you cannot walk the side. Rhyming till gorgeous dimes fall for mine. Autumn time, yeah, I'll be a seasoned vet. You saw me at the top of it. Odie, how he got the rings, his form is an accomplishment. Nordica, you saw the drip. Shorty got that sort of shit. My main squeeze steady on the sauce like a condiment. Dropping jewels, smoking fossil fuels, loud pack, sonic boom soundtrack. Chronic 2001, Doc and Snoop rock the booth. Soon as Speak drop the loop, shock the troops. Contra 2, lock the room, fuck it up. Conjugal, contribute to hip hop. Expect the nicest when you mention my shit. My pencil like a precious diamond when I exercise it. Bend the night with this black, call my event horizon. Ascending higher, death defying with this magic science.
I think I need to invest in one of those beep beep. No man, I used to have those, man. I used to have the beep 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 when I used to do Friday on a Sunday. But yeah, it's a lot more complicated to set that up. So yeah, I'll have to do like use my body to do the beep 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 beep. So, you know. Beep 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 beep. Yes, that was Boy Wonder, followed by Iliamin, and of course, the incredible Tony Dangler. So, Boy Wonder, you hear him in his bars there. He references that when he was busy writing this verse, his pops was sick, and then unfortunately ended up losing his pops during the writing of and preparing for his verse for the special. So I mean, the fact that he was able to pull up was, I mean, it eternal love and respect from me because as someone who also lost a parent doing this thing, because when I lost my pops, it was also, I was literally in the midst of trying to put together the 4-year Sotra Cypher's anniversary, and I had to put it off. I remember I had asked everyone to come through. I think, oh damn, on the day, on the weekend on the weekend of my father's funeral was supposed to be the shoot for the Sotra Cypher's 4-year anniversary, right? So I immediately could relate to losing a parent while you're busy with this hip hop thing. So the fact that he was strong enough to still finish the verse, because he could have easily said, "My man, won't be able to make it," and I would have completely understood. So when he pulled up, man, that man gets all of my love, all of my respect, and I appreciate him for still following through with his art, regardless of the amount of pain. I cannot stress how painful the amount of pain that you experience when you lose a parent, homie. Like that can never, like, okay, sharp, Jolile, we've got a heartbreak, some jolo, blah, blah, blah. That pain, that heartbreak pain is child's play compared to losing a parent. So yeah, man, peace and love, eternal love to Poyo Wanda, and RIP to his pops, right? So with him, love and respect always, all right? And then, of course, the terrible two. The terrible two, Illy and Tony Tangler. And whenever I do these whenever I have an anniversary and I have Tony and Illy, part of me always says, you know what, for once, let me, because in all of their Sotra Cypher's appearances, they appear right next to each other. Sometimes Illy goes first and then it's Tony. Sometimes it's Tony and then Illy. So when I was editing this episode, I was like, come on, let me put at least one MC between Tony and Illy, But it just felt wrong, man. It felt weird. And like when you hear them, they make so much sense together, man. Because I think their synergy is just so flawless. They just make it, whether Illy goes first or whether Tony goes first. They just make sense. And then maybe one year I'll experiment and put maybe like 4 rappers between them, But I couldn't do it this time. I was like, nah, man, it just fits so perfectly, And like I mentioned, I've been a huge Revival fan since again 2009, 2010, since way, And the fact that I know them and occasionally will have them on these ciphers and make some magic, it's a huge honor for me, So always love and respect to Revivolution. Always, all right? Let's jump in the comments real quick. Where are we at? All right, let's see. You guys are talking in the comments. Okay, because I have to scroll all the way back up just so I can keep up. All right, Tony Tangler, Cap CD in the building. Boy Wonder, word up. Njebo Vati, that Illy Amin, that intro. Like Illy's another one, man. Just smooth with it, Just smooth. Fun fact, also again, Illy wrote his verse the night before. The night before he was supposed to pull up. So the fact that he can pull off something like that in like less than 24 hours is mad business. Mad business. And also it speaks on his experience as an MC, because I always mention this, that to me, like, it'll never not be amazing when an MC like maybe pulls up to an event or to a to I don't know, a battle, and they say that they wrote whatever they're about to spit the night before. Cause me, when I write, dog, me when I write, I take forever. Like I'll take weeks to write a 16 bar verse. So the fact that this man did like a 32 or something in less than 24 hours is mad business. And eternal respect, obviously. Ili makes this ish seem too easy. God tier MC, 100%. And again, he makes it because it looks easy. If you can write that like vandaag and then tomorrow you have to go perform it on camera so it can be there forever and you still deliver it clean, like with ease without breaking a sweat. Come on, son. Come on. Laverne showing love to Tony Dangler. Shout out. I see Tony always delivers 100%. Always. Literally every single appearance from Illy and Tony is goated, is top five material. All of them. Go on to my channel right now and just search there, Tony Dangler. You know? Losh, ati that Giving the Street Substance bar by Tony Dangler. Clean. Major, I'm nice on the mic. Nothing Pussy Korobela. Shout out to Illy. Well, yep. Missing link. I heard fudge in this, Tony. All right. For those of you who don't understand that reference, Tony Dangler is the artist formerly known as Fudge the Fugitive. So what Missing Link is saying there is that he remembers the old Tony, who is just as dangerous as this new Tony. You know, just as dangerous. Jebov at strains everywhere like I didn't do no warm-ups. Dangler. Always. Now I'm saying, Lush, stay on the source like a condom. Like everyone is just dropping those Dangler reference quotes there. Rightfully so. Where we at? Laverne still showing love. Showing love to Dangler there. Tony Dangler, that he loved all the chance doing this, even through the toughest moments in life. Salute. 100%, bro. 100%. Frozati, all our fathers did, bro. Oh, hey, my guy. Ish, my dog. My dog. Yeah, ish, I want to know Froz, but look at me emotional, Pete. What am I emotional, dog? Oh, man. Ish. Ish. Let me shake it off. Just now I start crying now during the people. Pro Mashalela, Tony Dangler, so effortless. And then Lush, oh yes, of course. For those of you who do not know, again, why it is important to have things like Sotra Cyphers, to have things like CRC's gatherings, to have things like what Lush is talking about right now, which is inner city ciphers every Friday, 3 to 6 p.m. at 33 de Court Street in Braamfontein. That is a session called Inner City Ciphers, hosted by the homie Tony Dangler. Every Friday without fail, they are there rapping. And I've met quite a few MCs at these ciphers, right? So, you know, initiatives like that are important because all these things interlink, you know. Someone that I met at Inner City Ciphers, I pulled them up, have them on Sotra Ciphers. Someone who wasn't at Inner City Ciphers happens to come across them on Sotra Ciphers and they doing their thing like, wow, this guy's dope. I gotta hit them up. They go over there. Someone hears them over there, and so on, and so on. And so you get it. So shout out to Tony Dangler and Inner City Ciphers every Friday. Just follow Tony Dangler's page there. He'll give you updates on everything. Because sometimes they'll have them on Fridays. Sometimes in special occasions, they'll have them on Saturdays or whatever. So just follow Tony Dangler and it'll keep you updated. Right? Laverne, I'd say Illy's delivery is something else. Yes, ma'am, it is. Yes, it is. LT, I like how you arrange the verses for the special. For me, it's balanced throughout. Thank you so much, dog. Because that's the hardest part. That is the hardest part of putting together these specials. Trying to figure out who. Okay, this one I already knew who was opening it. I knew as soon as Link sent me, I was like, this is my guy. This is my guy. But in terms of, okay, so I must get this guy here, and then with this episode, I probably rearranged it like probably 3 times. Probably 3 times until I was like, okay, this I'm happy with. This I'm happy with, you know? And it's a lot harder when like everyone is just on their A game and, you know, yeah, that's the toughest part, man. That's the toughest part. Kyabona making the beat, Kyabona organizing everyone to come through and editing and all of that. The toughest part is figuring out, okay, how am I going to structure this? Who's going to come in here? Who's going to come in here? Because I'm pretty sure that the guys who are on the special, because when they were here, say for example, I'll give you a perfect example. That's not a perfect example, but Slow Jam Mashesha. He comes in, I think, 3rd last, if I'm not mistaken. But he recorded his verse like way earlier. But through me constantly rearranging, he ended up way over there. And he was probably watching that on somehow. Why or something, you know? So rearranging, that is the trickiest part. So thank you for acknowledging that, my G. Appreciate it, man. Okay. I think I've caught up with all of the comments. We can move on to the next 3. Masakent Obse, I see you, my G. All right. Let's keep it moving on to the next 3 MCs. Kicking off with the super dope Ferdy. And I've told the Ferdy story plenty times. And I think I'm going to tell it again. Of course I'm going to tell it again. But after the verses. All right? Let's keep it moving.
In the closet, close the faucet. It ain't nothing for me to be in between conspiracies. All in alignment, or is it whining like a siren? No direction whatsoever with the weather, that's where you go. Flow all over the show, catch the beat and take it slow. When you compose and see in the light. Figala nekonti flamingos, it's a pumimya. Tatelin dombla, nakseko limpita badal. God and goddess is what determines what's in hand and in sight. When kamisaza glamakaza, man, my future is bright. When kogo nyakshani, my procedure is right. You better believe in my type. Don't easily flee with the hype. Living in my purpose. That's live, I'm living it, that's right. Hey. You better come correct, you better come correct, come correct, ooh, come correct, you better come correct, you better come correct, my nigga, come correct, you better come correct.
Yo, as a SPeeKa hit me up, said my nigga never let loose on them, just tie your noose on them, kick off the chair and execute with them. I said, yeah, let's pump up this joint like it's Jerusalem. Let's buck a fuse of them, get explosive and drop a nuke on them. My flow's wavy, shit is like Scorsese. Verses got more drama than Brenda with 4 babies. My jaw's crazy, snapping like trap cages. Saliva more deadly than cannons that caught rabies. Gold standard with rhymes spewing divine mystery. So ahead of my time, inspired the next century. Silver splatters all over the mic, the tongue's mercury. I'm from the era of landmines, so step carefully. Yeah, let's all the beat in Kuzuma Hasman. Melo salu le jeep, my power le gaslam. Ama ramza be feet, my couple le gaslam. Moba bazo kappa engage, my fuck to the gaslam. Yo, red aura, I'm hard carrier, God's energy. Bars travel like a rifle slug that hit Kennedy. High caliber rhyme spitter with top pedigree. Spit fiery words, homie, the burn's 3rd degree. Miraculous word is born, no C-section. This is street rapping, no pretense. So we heat packing, we just injecting the sound fiends. The relapse and set you witnessing the high power when we flexing.
My pen game's mightier than the sword. About to change the whole scene with the mark and the code. The star has got the sign of a goat, no astrology. The game just don't accept you like J. Cole's apology. Yalizwa le beat in Kuzuma Khasman. Melo hlalo legit, mau power le gaslam. Amarams on the feet, mau kafu le gaslam. Ngoba bazokapa ngengit, mau fatu ze gaslam.
Exe, nagele gombo. Lale nigga with nice reps and nice combo. Nice cheeks and flight kicks and gotta get tombo. When I leak, you'll get leak and gotta get bombo. Way before I rap, this cat's bang undermine. After I get on the mic, this cat's bang for tombo. My songs knock these niggas that they sleep, give me gongo. You buzzy diga lost, a rebel, I'm get drunko. I don't wanna chit chat, chase chatter, change for the better. Coming up the ladder, peeps looking up, and they're fed up, wishing they could shake it like it's WWE. Money in the bank, never on E. Get stopped, filling up the tank. I know my niggas proud of me, I don't need your validation. The looks on their faces, man, it's such a sensation. It pains me, cause we never get time for celebration. Rappers on these papers like they're going on vacation. The boys getting big, I take a lick. Run game, eba roba loot, tsena kalikeke. Working overtime, get a refosho le libeg. Ochela ora get chomiya, kamara get siga le keke. Wake up in the morning, thank God I'm still breathing. After seeing a picture on them socials with a white vision, I've had to cut some niggas off who couldn't get the vision. I fucked the game up, Lena listen my vision. I stay cool like my loom, cool cat, getting a W like the first letter in Wu-Tang. Rappers wanna run in my lane, what's up are you 10? Got a phone number, every girl I get is a 10. Rappers getting slow, kalibaka like coding. So I wonder what happens whenever they're recording. But see, I won't be Dory, nigga Mogoli. Niggas want smoke, Hoddy, they know I'm cold.
Get them to their death.
Our feet. Me, I love what I do. I don't know if I've mentioned that. I love this thing. Me. Shout out to Ferdy, Classic, and Kid Lyric 0811. Mutokwana mfana. Shout out. Okay. So Ferdy, and I've said this a bunch of times, and I'm going to continue saying it, you know. Over the past year, I've discovered a lot of, actually, let me not say discovered, because now it makes it seem like, makes me sound like, who's that guy? Who's that American guy? Christopher Columbus, who came to America. Like, I discovered America, but it was already there. You didn't discover anything. Anyway, yeah. So I've been put onto a lot of amazing artists in the last few years, and I feel like at the top of the list of like people that completely blew me away when I first heard them, Ferdy is without a doubt at the very, very top. Ferdy is incredible. Incredible. And I'm talking not just as an MC, I'm talking as an overall artist, right? She can sing and she can rap, and she is lethal in both. And I saw her do this for the first time. Imagine, I'd never met her, I'd never heard of her, and the first time I saw her was she was doing her thing on stage. She was singing and she was rapping and she was killing it. Got off stage and I immediately fanboyed. Oh my God, man, please, can I have your number? Please, can you please come rap, please? Immediately, you know? And this is in December, this past December, at an event called Heartbeats Worldwide, where I also discovered or first heard Zeus Houdini, who shows up later on in this special, right? And with Ferdy, I've not only did I have her on Sotra Cyphers, I also featured her on my album Organized Crime 2, available on the YouTube channel and on Bandcamp. Holla at your boy. So yeah, shout out to Ferdy, man. She's incredible. One of the dopest. And she's a vibe. Like, if you just hang out with Ferdy, she's a vibe. Like, she's like, you when you hang out with Ferdy, as soon as she leaves, you're like, Ferdy, come on, dog. Let's hang, homie. Come on, dog. So mad love for Ferdy. And yeah, man, I wish her all the success in the world. I wish everyone everyone that appears in this thing, all the success in the world, because man, everyone on here is so gifted and they deserve all their shine and all their superstardom and all their money and all the nice things and all the groupies and all. Okay, maybe not the groupies. Okay, not bad. I would like to retract that statement. But yeah, so shout out to Ferdy. And then classic, like I mentioned earlier, I met through Missing Link and Link and Friends Bars. Another one, just like your MC, like he's an MC and like one of those people that when I first heard rap, or just talking with him, I'm like, me and this guy are from the exact same era. Because I can pick that up. Like, once you start talking about hip hop, I'm like, okay, you and I are from the exact same era. Like, you and I were probably geeking over ciphers at your slachases, at your candy squares at some point. Maybe we cross paths somewhere there, And MCs, Soweto, and that's my favorite part about Classic is that he's representing Soweto, So yeah, met him through Lincoln Friends Bars, and I have him on Sotra Cyphers 60 or 61, somewhere there. Another very, very incredible MC who I'm still going to be, having on here, so shout out to him. And of course, there's Kid Lyric 0811. I discovered him via him and the next MC that comes in just after him, Havlo SA. I discovered them via that Sotra Cyphers at gmail.com email. Earlier on this year, I put out the email address. I was like, guys, I'm going to start shooting Sotra Cyphers. Please send me your music and I'll put you on. And now that I think about it, there's a massive backlog there. I need a PA, guys. I never. Anyway, they submitted the music there, and I listened to it, loved it, called them up. Yo, man, you're nice. Would you like to come through and rap? Boom, boom, boom. I have them in one of the episodes, 60, 64, 65 or something. And when I was putting this together, called him up again, like, yo, my G, would you like to pull up again? Boom. And the funny story about Kid Lyric is that he had no idea that not only am I Pedi, for those of you who don't know, to be exact, not only am I Pedi, but we are essentially from the same hood in Limpopo. When I first told him that, he didn't believe me. And then when he heard me, his head exploded. He's like, wait, what? He's like, what? What's going on? I'm like, no, man, that's my pops from Mukomeni. That's where he's from. I'm like, my pops is from Mukomeni, dog. Born and raised. Both my parents are from Limpopo. It just so happens that I was born and raised in Soweto, but me, the roots, Limpopo side. And his head exploded. And yeah, so he I think it was so revealing that, oh man, like really like people that are from the same area that I'm from are this hip hop, just as he is, because he is hip hop. Like even from his drip, you see him with a fitted. He is a rapper, and he's a very, very incredible MC as well, like a songwriter. He's got music out, so yeah, definitely check him out. Kid Lyric 0811. All right, let's jump in the comments real quick, see what you all are saying before we move on. Yeah, I can't have you guys just talking by yourselves there in the comment, I'm not out here trying to give you all the silent treatment, you know what I mean? Mafu, I'd see, better come correct. Man, Ferdy, homie, stop playing. Lush also says it. Ferdy smashed it. Yo, she smashed TF out of it. Uncle Sai Young Ho, Ati, do you record them all at once, like in one room? I mean, yeah, all of them recorded their verses in the same room, this very room that I'm conducting this live stream from. But obviously not all of them in here at the same time, because I mean this is a very, very small space. 35 rappers cannot fit in here. They probably can, but we wouldn't be able to get any work done. So what happens is people just stand outside and hang out and talk and whatever. And then meanwhile, while I'm in here, I'll have the MC. And for this particular shoot, I had a guest in studio, which is Losh. Shout out to Losh, who is part of Urban Frequency. And yeah, she was just sort of, because she had to interview the guys. So part of her being in here was to maybe listen to the verse, and also after they were done, she would interview the guys and talk about their verses. Like maybe like, oh man, I heard that bar. What's up, So yeah, there's that. And then maybe I'll have 2 other MCs as well who just want to be there to watch the recording, So yeah. And then I didn't shoot everyone on the same day. I shot a majority of the cats on the first day of shooting. And then the remaining, I think about 5 or 6 cats, I shot like, I remember I shot Usfili like the day after, if I'm not mistaken. And then, I shot Jeffrey Negligent and Sfili the day after. And then 2 days after that, I shot Moli, Superman Omnyama. And then on the very, very last day, the last two cats that I shot were Adrian and Froz. I think like a week later or something. So yeah, I didn't shoot everyone on the same day, but all of them were shot in this very room. These are the headquarters, dog. Sotra Cypher's headquarters. You know what I'm saying? Tony Dangler showing love there to Losh for plugging Inner City Cyphers. Shout out to Losh doing the Lord's work. You know what I'm saying? Dangler, I'd say 30 really killed this, added so much flavor. Yes, definitely. So much soul, so much love, so much zzz. Know what I mean? 30, Jebo also losing his mind there. 30 is the one, yo. 30 is the one. If you listen to the song that I featured her on my album, Organized Grime 2, now available. At the end of the song there, if you listen closely, in the back, after 30 is done singing, you hear me in the back going, you don't want 30? Because I was so impressed, man. 30 is incredible, yo. The fact that I kept that thing there, that me saying, because there was a legitimate reaction. She recorded her vocals, and then when she was done, while the mic was on, I was like, you are the one, 30, and I kept that in the song because I was so blown away, Pro Mashalela, I'm from the era of landmines, so step carefully. Now I'm saying, shout out to Classic. Reptile, shout out to Reptile. He also appears in the 8th anniversary special. Everyone, Uyashisa. Yo, definitely, Machi. Losh, the game won't accept you like J. Cole's apology. Classic, man. Classic there, he touched Ngeba. Because, man, man, J. Cole, let's not talk about that. Hey, Losh, now, why? Now, man. Shout out to J. Cole. Me, I love J. Cole forever, dog. Shout out to Jermaine. Jermaine, if you're watching, my dog, please know that you are better than Kendrick and you're better than Drake. I don't care what anyone in the comments says. My dog, you are the one. Know what I mean? Losh, Limtown in the building. Shout out to Kid Lyric. Where we at? Uncle Sai. Ati, did Ferdy know that you sampled Mahasman in this beat? I don't know. I never asked her, but she probably did. Because she's hood like that. Yeah, she probably did, And I won't lie. When she started singing, I was like, because on Mahasman, for those of you who don't know, Mahasman is a song by Trompies featuring Lebo Matos. I was like, oh damn, we got our own Lebo Matos on the cypher, yes! So he's like the new age Lebo Matos, Shout out to Ferdy. All right. Shout out to Mrs. Yella Silicone. Ati a classic living up to his moniker. 100%. 100%. Shout out to Yella, former colleague of mine. Shout out, Hunkra. I see you. Where we at? Missing link. Anni-VERSE-ary was such a breath of fresh air. And then classic brought it back like it never left. Like, yeah, fun fact. See, what I said earlier about rearranging the verses, because I don't know if Pro Mahlalela remembers, but he actually recorded his verse after 30. So probably when he was watching it now, he was like, oh, I thought I was going in most after 30. Isa. Then show mangeni mangabonu lady mangabonu classic at SPeeKa velu yosha into zakho navye. Yeah, in the rearrangement, that's how it ended up, you know. So yeah, shout out to classic and Pro Mahlalela, of course. Now I'm saying, where we at? Got a phone number. Every girl I get is a 10. Kid Lyric. That's Lush quoting Kid Lyric. Okay. Shout out to the homie Infectist, Scopolopo. Scop, his full name, for those who don't know, it's Scop Lingualistical meant full shin cal meant full cal. Shout out to the nigga right there. At him marking the register, SPeeKa, so it is spontaneous. Why ungash uguti you live? I'm fit you like, come on, dog, what I'm fit you like. Posted it earlier. Should I do the live? And people said yes. And to be honest, even if they said no, I was going to go live anyway. But I decided today that I was like, why not actually go live? So we can geek out over this glorious, momentous occasion that is the 8th anniversary special. And Mafu is calling out infectors at too late, Baba. I need to speak with secretive. Yabo namanj. Yabo. Unko secretive. Infectist Ati, J. Cole is better than Kendrick. Cole, if you're watching, ignore him. He doesn't know. Ignore him. He's a hater, dog. Cole, Jayam, you know him. Ignore this infectist, whoever this infectist guy is. Ignore him, please. Thank you. Right. Where we at? Ooh, no, man. There was a question that I saw as the verses were happening that I bookmarked in my head, but now I can't see it anymore, man. Let me see if I can't find it, then we are just going to have to move on. Let's see. Where we at? I'm gonna find it now. Give me a second. Where we at? Nah, it's gone. Can't find it anymore, yo. Because the comments are coming in heavy. So I guess what happens is the newer comments sort of kick out the older comments or something. Because there was a comment that I saw. But I think I'll answer it anyway, even though I can't see it anymore. And it was from Yella. Yella asked, was it difficult picking the MCs for the special? And yes and no. Yes and no. The only difficult part is not like realizing after that, Issa, I forgot to hit up so-and-so. Issa, I forgot to hit up so-and-so. Issa, I forgot, that's the only difficult part. But when I hit you up, I already know, Wuti, this person that I'm calling up is gonna do the things. And then obviously, there are some MCs that I invited that weren't able to pull up for various reasons that I will not get into. But It's nothing personal. I don't hold it against him. It's not like, oh, Figong, it's beef for life. I'm gonna write a diss track. Nah. We are all adults, you know. We have lives outside of this rap thing. And if someone can make it, they can. If they can't, they can't. Others explained why they couldn't show up and others didn't show up. It's all love. It's all good. You know, no hard feelings or whatever. It doesn't mean that I won't invite them ever again. It's just that maybe it just didn't work out, you know? But yeah, it's always, the only difficult part is realizing afterwards that, I should have called this guy. You know, I'll give you one example of a guy that I remembered, like on the day of shooting, on the day of, should I? Let me not, because it's gonna be weird. I don't want to be weird. I don't like being weird, because I'm already weird naturally. So now when I'm weird intentionally, it gets even weirder. Where we at? Okay. Okay. Siyabonga is giving us a list there of his favorite MCs in this special. I've seen Jebovu, Molly, Infectis, Reptile, Penny P, Froz, Sfilikwane, and Jeffrey Negligent. I see you, Machi. I see you. Last two, Toati, you are J. Cole's biggest fan. I wouldn't say I'm his biggest fan. I just think he's better than those other two. Shoot me. All right, let's keep it moving on to the next three, because yeah, let's keep it moving, y'all. Yo, he's saying the Lenjela. Yo, let's get it.
Tennis, the Popane, Reaper, Tule Matlera, Kakena, Atlantic, Bona SPeeKa. Streets is damn cold, but we commence to cook up Otaka Berija, Auchen, Komane, Nake, Batabe, Lebane, Bateba, then it's on. Hisparella Mukota, I get to Hidi Cabron, Samakala Tokul apron, stuff was a hot or a nigga waking up grateful. Another chance to get this shit made, bro. You know, then wanna flow ridiculous. Sit back like rape shitty when I'm slitting this 8th anniversary. You know, the vibe is infinite. Rikeni asking for good favor, hope blessings. Didn't Yarona Chaka Flora man rebats heads in my heavy. Outside Swara, you can rewind. But for now, to very relax, Jugujela and I lady shine. Shiver down span when I'm spitting these lines. Harai reckon I didn't design. Then I got Chila my G. Standing on 10 toes, Kahiki push it up P. Get my Clara telefati neat, unique. So it's no wonder the demeanor badass. Lights, cameras, action. Dwana Madlera Genel. Coming in and causing a scene. It's this energy I possess, man. I had to believe. Get in the gym, spin a few drills and work on my threes. Cabinet battle championship MVP. So let me be, I put my heart into this shit, Gauchela. Gasela Kelly Daulu. Keep swinging Gauchela. Everything is divine time and I ain't spitting Gauchela. Me mugging is success. I can say Gauchela. Man, we had to be in it. We endurance runners had to go get it. Lungs full of gas, right matter from the start to the finish. It's a different outcome when you were born with this rhythm. Drums start beating, giving out beatings all with the mission.
Grew up crumping, didn't know about Tingo. Now we touching down in places most niggas can go. We blending in so well, just like Rango. Watch a nigga go off the chain, this ain't Django. 10 toes, with your top 5, you wouldn't beat me. With your low self-esteem, I'd also wish to be me. And you ain't got a mind of a hustler, we ain't speaking. And bro thought my future was bright, this shit is beaming. Clean job when I put in work, got OCD, still rocking 101s, swear to God you won't see these. Hey, spirit brought me back to work like OCDs, I swear to God this ain't my head getting bigger than OTVs. Deadly with the rhymes, need I remind you that I define rules. And it don't matter who I battle, pay me my dues. It's food on a debit nigga neck on 29 June. Free promo, bitch, don't want your flowers. Keep that shit for your girl. We invested in power, energy is preserved. We got stars on ours, Hennessy for the birds. Thank God we ain't cowards, roaming free in the burbs. But to stop for an hour, to a diamond and dirt. I know pain is so sour, but then it came with its perks. And now I know that everything that glitters ain't gold. When life hit us with full force, we ain't fold. What you mean you giving up cause you ain't sold? Yeah, it's hot in the kitchen, I'm staying till I turn cold. It's over with dick, it's still the hardest and I get them pressed. Head your bars, I head your flows now, we not impressed. Better rap, the only place that I be feeling cast.
Calls with my daughter, got me feeling blessed. Shout out to Debs that during COVID we ain't get depressed. Worry about who still got it, now who headed first.
Ayikuthi ngiyapapa mangithanda ngiyawahamba amaphathi kodwa ngiyabuya endlini ngisile out elala out angifani nalento evuka phakathi elala out mangivalela ngaphandle anginankinga ngilanda out u-in or out mina ngiphakathi ngi-in and proud ngeskill ngimnandi shisa imike kushisa ne-crowd angiscreaming loud iflow iningi sibisi ne-stout ibeef ne-gout buza umphakathi angibeef ne-out iskill isikhuphukile ukudlula ilitha yegazol bathi ngiyashisa nde ngiyaphapha ngiskima ama-dragon angisho ngirhabetela ales mangabuye iroto vele ukubalekele Alex ngizokukhahlela ngi-fearless ngikhehlela izinto eles ngiyaziphandela ngumheres ngihleva yasekasi mara ngilandelwa ama-teles mangibheka unkale phansi or ngizokukhahlela nge-ls manje ngiphethe imicrophone ngirhabetela ales iflow yami top njalo mangirapha ngikhuphula iskill ngiflowa non-stop ngifana namanzi ngikhuphula istim when I just stop ukunina urapha uthuthuka istil ufike ebus stop ngizokushanga eline kushukuma iskin mabathi kick off mina ngiyajika ngithi kick in ngishaya i-criss cross ilo mthungu ehlale kicking ayiwona peace out ayekukubhiza ukhamela esikikini usifakela ubuhot isifuthe sasekitchen umntwana encane ngiyakwazi ukubona ukuthi ucabangani hlula kukhanganisa ufone ufafa enhlaka uchama ngani thapha efana nawe ngimiphelele esibhedlela uzelani uphethe impepha uthi idlozi zizokugidela namhlanje ngiyakubulala ngolosihlanu solindela uzelani akhona urectile ngeke uyithole indebe anginasikhathi samageza I'm untouchable ngivaslap kamageza
I'm untouchable. Give a slap gamaki. Aish. Shout out to TZ Reptile representing 163030. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. I think shout out to 1632, man. Shout out to 1632. Before that, it was who was there? Let me just quickly double check. Who was there? Yo, I'm old, guys. Please, Resist God. How? Why am I forgetting? Yo. Before that, it was Resist God, and before that, it was Havlo SA. Right. So Havlo, like I mentioned, he sent me, I think it was a song or a freestyle or something via the sotracyphers@gmail.com. Heard him there, loved it, hollered at him. Yo, my dog was shooting. Are you down? I'm down. Let's get it. End of story. Nothing complicated. I didn't have to speak to his manager. He didn't have to speak to my manager. We didn't have to send an none of that. Done. One of the nicest, representing Maclera, you know. And he's another one who he has a project out, actually. Loops, I think it's called, an EP called Loops. Makes amazing music. And he's one of those artists that take themselves seriously. You know? Like, he takes what he does seriously. On the day of the shoot, he showed up on time, dripped out, you know, dressed like a hood nigga, you know? So yeah, shout out to Havlo. It's a very, very humble cat. Like, if you didn't know that he rapped, you would think he's just a chill dude, laid back, you know, like and then he gets on the mic and you're like, who is this now? He's one of those cats. Shout out to Havlo SA. Super, super nice. And of course, Resist God. Hey. Resist God, another one who's just, he probably writes his verses like this. Because I sent him the Anni-VERSE-ary beat. And I think the next day he was like, all right, Machi, I'm ready. When are we shooting? I'm like, dog, relax. We're going to shoot in like a month or two. Relax. Just rehearse. Like, I'm ready. Let's go, dog. Let's go. Let's go. Let's rap. I want to rap, you know? So he's another like super, super ego one. And another MC that I give a lot of respect, man. Because he's a battle rapper. And he wrote his Sotra Cyphers verse while preparing for a battle. So imagine you're out here talking to some nigga like, nigga, you, okay. Knalwen. Yo, SPeeKa Sotra Cyphers, yeah. Right? In 24 hours. So that is insane talent, you know. So shout out to Resist God, representing Limpopo. There are a lot of fire spitters from Limpopo. And a couple of years ago, probably like 4 or 5 years ago, I was frustrated that I didn't know any rappers from Limpopo. Fast forward to now, I know a bunch of them. I know a bunch of them, and they are all nice. I think one day I need to organize just a Sotra ciphers with just Limpopo cats. You know? Yeah, every now and then I should do one of those, actually. Yeah, I must put that in my to-do list. Every now and then I'll have like just a strictly Limpopo Sotra cipher. Then have another strictly KZN Sotra cipher. Have another strictly Eastern Cape. Yeah, must write that down before I forget it. Yeah. The next few months, expect that. Expect that. Know what I mean? And then, of course, there's Reptile. Reptile, I can't remember how I met Reptile. Ngibone nje sengimcava. Like, it was just meant ukuthi sicavane elifini. Right? And then it was only after I met him that I found out that he used to be around during the full clip days, and he was killing it back then. But I'm guessing maybe it fell on my blind spot because I've also heard from people that Anzo once went on the full clip as well, but I don't remember him being there, you know. So it was just one of those things that fell in my blind spot. I don't know. I didn't catch every full clip episode, so yeah, I only found out after. And I remember it was during Sunday on a Friday on a Sunday, where someone in the comments was like, "Oh, SPeeKa, what do you mean you don't know Reptile, dog? During full clip days?" Because I'm a full clip alumni, but the fact that SPeeKa was my beat, man, I'm Reptile, you know. So I had to take my L. Oh, thank you very much. I'll take this. Thank you, appreciate it. Shout out. And yeah, so shout out to TZ. And the cool thing about TZ is that off the dome, he's just as nice. Because for the most part, a lot of people like Bayawanyatsa are gents that spit in vernac when it comes to off the top freestyle. Reptile will chow you now off the top in vernac, homie. Know what I mean? So yeah, shout out to TZ. I see you, Machi. Yeah, let's jump in the comments real quick. Scroll back. Where we at? Get the cat. All right, Mafu, ati Reptile, 10 out of 10. Ogonje, Mafu shilo vele uti. His favorite verse in this special is Reptile. Shout out to TZ. Nah, mean. All right, Simpiwe Kasirep, shout out Machi, I see you. For him, he says his favorite verse is Benny P. Benny P, Delilah's husband. Yeah. If you don't understand what that means, stay with us. Find out later on in the special today. Yeah. Promashalela, giving Reza scored his flowers there. Yuki. Where we at? Njebov auti elalama out. Quoting Reptile there. Yeah, Reptile has a thing of sprinkling some humor there every now and then in his bars. He makes you go ooh, and he also makes you go So shout out to Reptile for that. Wikanyo, he's plugging someone there. Check out Music Chefs. XHEF. I'm assuming that X is in place for a C. All right. Shout out. Yeah, I know you guys are giving Reptile his flowers. Shout out. The Silicanis are giving Reptile his flowers. Shout out. For that uhlulwa my reading in Vanek. Yeah, it's making me look bad right now. Uhlangana uhlula ukuhlanganisa 4 no 5 ehle kuqhamangani. Again, those bars that make you go and so shout out to Reptile, yo. Shout out to Teasy. Major quoting there at don't want your flowers, keep that ish for your girl. He's quoting Reza Scott there. Yep. All right. Uncle Sai, I'm imagining how fresh Eva Slap Kamakeza is. Come on, man. Come on, let's not do that. Yeah, I got homies who are taxi drivers. Come on, man. You want to make them cancel me? Come on now. Easy player. Promashalela, I identify as a Limpopo cat. I see you, Machi. Oh yeah, Promashalela. You did mention that you are petty. And to quote you, your exact words were, I am petty as So shout out to Promashalela. See you, Machi. Malasco, I'd see great idea. G, do that. Yeah, of course. I hear you, Machi. Referring to that whole Limpopo cipher thing. I hear you. John Nash, I'm vendor dog. I identify as a Limpopo cat. Let's go. Oh, word? I did not know that. John Nash, hey, we are learning things. And I'm in the process of actually learning vendor. So the next time I see you, John Nash, we're going to be breaking it down in vendor, my G. Now I'm saying, shout out to Lush, you know. That's my vendor plug. Now I'm saying, putting me on that vendor syllabus. Now I'm saying, sharpening my vendor tongue. Yeah, you know. I need to, you know. I'm trying to think of a random vendor word to throw in there just to show you that I'm tapped in, you know. Yeah, but I'm still learning. I'm like, Ngusab A in terms of learning my vendor. So bear with me, my G. Bear with me. I don't know why none of these words are coming to my head right now. Yeah, but eventually, if it pops up, my teacher must come in there in the comments and teach me fast. Missing link is like nda. I mean, that's like the go-to. I should have just said nda and kept it moving. Yeah. But yeah, I see you, John Nash. I did not know, my G, that you were a vendor. That's dope, man. Yeah, I see people from Limpopo are dangerous. Don't play with us, son. Cares war. Shout out to Lush. It's my vendor teacher right there, yo, putting me on. You know what I'm saying? Did you know, Lush, that John Nash is vendor? Did you know that? Because I'm pretty sure you're probably conducting an interview in Zulu because, yeah, Gauteng ruined us. You know? There are a lot of people to this day that think that I'm Zulu because of Kasi Rap. You know? So, shout out to Gauteng, shout out to Kasi Rap for ruining us and stuff. All right. Let's keep moving to the next 3 fire MCs. And yeah, it goes a little something like this.
Yeah, check. Dopest rapper in this category. No cap, truest word, no fiction story. Nalekwana kare twane, this is not Pitori. Nalekwana kare kwane, don't be getting cozy. Listen, you are rocking with the Betty Hoshi. 2-liter bottle in my back is where it's 40. After a series of events, they will truly know me. I'm all in it for the win, this is not a hobby. I be navigating, searching for the glory. Can I do it? Yes, I can. Every day I'm going hard, ready for an orgy. Then I get pushed to talk like a walkie-talkie. Only stupid rappers will reply to Tom, Dick, and Harry. If that boy ain't on my level, don't you bring him near me. If you don't push like that dude, you already buried. Join the line of wave riders, you are now miscarried. You can't fuck with the barking out Tiaga. I see your moves, now keep barking and jagger. Drunk like the nyaga while I grind like Makita. You thought you might match, you rappers funny like Matita. NG the leader, still very eager. bars traumatizing, giving competition seizures. I keep serving dope bars, enjoy this afisha. I bring it to your door, but of course they deliver. Homies in my hood wanna wreck my plans. You I'm trying to represent, is this the thanks I get? Then I'm back on my own, on the road I guess. This the shit I expected when I chose this task. Bet I keep foes in check, not only that, and homies who've been holding me back. I don't look back, I work hard, I don't relax. The goat is back, now bow down, show respect.
Now you my smart, so ya chongo, zasok, shaya nye namba ngati ya golo, za osemngani ya kaso sakoro, bu ya fosta resi bugati ngetoro, za like ye baba, sabes pumeka selga flaba, eko mora, ya zala ngata bachelanga well, siya la hala mouthful of splaka plus le mathathe basi beef aphela kudala ne beat la flip obvious lelu speaker ma speed shifter osapore insimbi yashisa we constructing a year to flow to follow function make you envision a culture degeneration fun in the drum beat get two piece a decrease ngemedi hippies babli la furniture beat ninansa timbits if ever that case that chips buyele basics score hama gimmicks now we dopamine ngomculo we dopamine now we give me rig the coin on the string trick I worry go be vara me visionary I got me net barring number banga yazi.
Swear this shit way too crazy. It's crazy that my life has been. Come near, please stop waving. I'm probably Delilah's husband. Won't you please tell me if you want it, really hate it when you lie to me. On the streets looking for the hundreds, all you want is just a part of it, but you don't give back. Now please go consult my make. Patience has turned to crazy. Reach out the dreams I chase. Mshaba wezoni Tigas Sugu milogi shugushi Tigas Simongati skalu gubasi Ria Son of a bitch Careful how you treat Enough Don't breathe Zina Sikamba Shilongale namba Nishugu meza basanga Sitela mosaba Na nongoloza bashana Vutela gakulu Makuzu kuza bataga Faga Zaga dida starter. Could have been easy if you be a little reasonable. Dwell like cannibal, snuff a check, I want it physical. Sound incredible. If attack, I'm still an animal. I'm trying to keep my cool, looking busy, and so kinda cool. I just hate the way you bluffing, I ain't mad at you. If you're making what's enough, then keep it next to you. Shut your pie hole mouth before I get at you. All fake niggas gotta die, that's the pinnacle. I said, please don't consult my make. Patience has turned too crazy. Reach out the dreams I chase. Mshaba wezoni.
Ay, 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 ay. Benny P. Benny P's verse is in my top three. Top three. Ay, 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 ay. Mshaba wezoni. Oh my God. Ah, Benny P is nice, dog. Benny P, he pulled up to one of the Siashezi gatherings along with Reptile, and I saw him perform live, like singing, rapping. I was like, ooh, 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 ooh. That's where, after his performance, Reptile pulled me aside. He's like, SPeeKa, oh fucking dog. I was like, yo, man. And then I asked Reptile, like, my dog, that beat that I sent you for the anniversary, please send it to Benny P as well. We need him on there. We need him on there. Shout out to Benny P, man. Yo, like it's so like, man, he's sliding, dog. He's floating. He's just, like with the singing and with the rap, like even with the backing vocals. Like I had so much fun, man, recording. Ferdy and Benny P. I had so much fun recording their verses because as you can obviously hear, they have those backing vocals that you hear. We didn't have like other backing vocalists. That's them. Those other voices that you hear is Benny P still. Super, super nice. And I'm definitely going to be making music with him. Besides the cyphers, I gotta make something with Benny P, dog. What? Yeah. Shout out to Benny P. And before him, we had Chipo Malankan. Chipo Malankan representing Alex. Chipo Malankani, I first met him, I could be wrong, but I first met him also at Siashezi gatherings when he was rolling with Cheese. Shout out to Cheese. Shout out to the Dark City sessions, you know. And then we pulled up to Alex like a month or two ago to the Dark City sessions, and they hosted us. We had a blast over there, man. And kind of what's that joint? What's that hook? They have this hook that they have there that is tailor-made specially for the Dark City sessions. Losh, remind me there in the comments, man. Yeah, I forgot how it goes, man. But it's so catchy. And every time I'd see them after that, I'd kick that that hook. I think Cheese came up with that, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong. Cheapo, if you're there, please correct us. Hook, man. You guys need to pull up to Dark City sessions. If the shoe fits, shout out to Losh. If the shoe fits, musuklinganisa. If the shoe fits, musuklinganisa. Aish. If you go to Dark City sessions, every time, like in between the DJ playing or something, or artists playing, they play a beat and then they just start. If the shoe fits, and everyone at the venue just loses it, you know. So I was kind of hoping that he would do that in his verse, you know, just to put a young, you know, sort of like how Promahlalela always makes sure that he says, yeah, just to remind people where he's from, because that's a forceful thing. So I was hoping that Uchipo would do that to, you know, this is an Alex thing, this is what we say in our hood, you know. But hopefully his next appearance, I'll force him to say it. Dog, come on, man. If the shoe fits, it's fire, dog. Like you have to be there. You have to be there to understand. Because right now I sound crazy right now, but you just have to be. It's undescribable. Like, dog, you had to be there, you know. And before that, we had the super dope Mwatu. And Mwatu, another incredible spitter from Limpopo. And I've said this a bunch of times, but I'm going to say it again. My favorite South African hip-hop album from 2023 was by Mwatu. Yep, Mwatu. Mwatu's album, Kingdom Come, that thing is flawless. The production, oh my God. Please, when you get time, go on to Spotify or Apple Music or whatever, search Mwatu, Kingdom Come. Clean South African rap album, right? He raps in Pedi and English, and he's just flawless with it. And his appearance, this was his second Sotra Cypher's appearance, and both appearances, Homeboy drove from Limpopo, all the way from Limpopo to right here in Soweto, came through, did his thing, and went back to Limpopo, you know, for the culture. Shout out to Mwatu. And how I came across him, it's an hilarious story. It is a hilarious story how I discovered Mwatu's work. So the same session that I first heard Ferdy and Zeus Houdini, Heartbeats Worldwide. Shout out to Heartbeats Worldwide. Shout out to Mieleti the Star. I also first heard another rapper who goes by the name of Mwatu as well, right? So I have him, that Mwatu. Okay, for the sake of the story, this Mwatu that appears in this special, I'll refer to him as King Solomon, right? And I'll refer to Mwatu from Heartbeats as Mwatu, just so, yeah, you guys can follow the story. So when Mwatu was performing at the at Heartbeats Worldwide, same situation with Ferdy. He gets off stage. I was fanboying. I was like, my G, you're so super nice. Can I please have you on this little thing that I do? Like, I had to, because I don't think he had heard of me. I literally had to put out my phone. And what I usually, if I'm trying to convince someone, the thing that I do now, if I'm trying to convince someone to come on to Sotra Cyphers and they've never been, and this is my cheat code. This is the ultimate cheat code. What I do is I put out my phone And I go onto YouTube and I search Stogie T Sotra Cyphers. I'm like, see, guy, we about that life. Do you want to come through and rap or not? And when they see that, it's always yes, please. I do that. If I see that this guy has no idea who I am and what I do, hi, Stogie, please tell this guy what we're about. Saw that, he's like, word, yeah. I was like, yeah, please, my G, pull up, drop a little something, And fast forward, I had him on an episode with Ferdy, Sotra Cyphers Part 63, which I repeat is my all-time favorite Sotra Cyphers episode. Fight me. Aight. Fight me. Yeah, so after Heartbeats Worldwide, as I'm driving home, I'm like, that guy. So everyone that I liked that evening, I searched for their music on Apple Music. Like Ferdy, searched her, couldn't find anything. Who else did I discover that evening? I can't remember who else, but everyone that I liked that I saw there, I searched all the music and some of them I found, some of them I didn't. And then when I searched for Nwatu, I came across this album, King Solomon's album, right? And I see there, Nwatu, King Solomon. And I look at the guy on the cover, I'm like, all right, this guy doesn't look like the guy that I just saw there. I was like, I don't know, maybe it's a tribute album or something. Maybe that's his little brother or his older brother that he's dedicating the album to or something, I'm like, okay, let me bump. And I bump it. And I bumped the album. And I was like, what? First of all, I immediately picked up, okay, like this guy, he's not the guy that I just saw there, but wow, this guy is also nice. This guy is also nice. And then I went onto Facebook. I remember I posted about it. I posted the artwork. I was like, my friend, I just heard this album. This is the best album I've heard this year. It's fire. Yo. And then we eventually got in touch, and that's how I discovered King Solomon, the other right? So through like the universe doing its thing, I ended up discovering two very, very dope MCs, different styles, but very, very dope. And I ended up connecting with both of them, and here we are. And we have King Solomon appearing in this special. A very, very incredible MC. If you get a chance, search his Facebook page, Nwatu. He does these freestyles every Friday. He drops a freestyle every Friday. And he's mad consistent with it. I think the one time he missed a drop was when we had to drop his exclusive, because he wanted to make way for his exclusive, his Sotra Cyphers exclusive. And then the next week he continued. So he's very consistent, a very, very hardworking MC. Even got interviewed on Tobela FM recently. So mad shout out to Nwatu. All right. In the comments, where we at? Okay. Yeah, Ulosh ati. She didn't know that John Nash was her brother. By her brother, I mean she didn't know that Venda was Venda. So you're welcome, Lush. You're welcome. He's going to start interviewing everyone in Venda. Yes. Yeah, by the way, Lush, why are you not plugging yourself? Put in the link there to the urban frequency there. So those of you who don't know, Ulosh has a YouTube channel called Urban Frequency with Losh, where she interviewed a majority of the artists that are featured in this special. So when we're done with this live, please go there and check out the YouTube channel. There's gang content there. She interviews artists at different venues. So I invited Urban Frequency with Losh to the Sotra Cypher shoot, so she could chop it up with some of the artists that we have there. So yeah, she is definitely important to the culture as well. So please show Urban Frequency with Losh, and also please Losh add the Urban Frequency with Losh Facebook page, so you guys can like and follow that page for all updates regarding Urban Frequency with Losh. Now I'm saying, okay, John Nash at Gauteng ruined us for real. My vendor is non-existent. Me, at least, my pedi is somewhat there, even though I'm constantly being roasted for my pedi being Josephied. Oksalayo, I can wolel. Know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can gyapa. You know, it's just that mine is a little bit diluted because, you know, Sotra ruined me. Link at Indione, shout out, you know. That's that vendor lesson in there, you know, sneaking in, you know what I'm saying? DJ949, shout out to DJ949, who produced Wato's Sotra Cyphers exclusive. Jumping in there on some Kwato, aka Betty King. I see you. Hlonyolo Mudiberi, I saw this comment at who's the rapper coming in when Watu was rapping. So yeah, the rapper that you were asking about there is Watu, the artist formerly known as King Solomon. You know what I'm saying? Uncle Sayati, I thought Benny P will follow Reptile. Nah, your arrangement was top. Thank you, Machi. If the shoe fits, shout out to Chipo. Okay, where we at? He's singing along to Penny P. And Link at Penny P is too smooth with it. Definitely, bro. Definitely. Right? Cool, where we at? SPeeKa rap at Penny P is insane. Yes, he is. Not literally, you know, you mean skill-wise. Insane. Shout out to Penny P. Sauce Boy. At Penny P, fire emojis as well. See you. Missing link at I would love to hear Penny P and Ferdy on a track together. Yo, that would be insane. New idea unlocked. Okay. Where we at? All right, Penny P. Yeah, Penny P is getting his flowers in there. Last two thoughts. My favorite Sotra Cypher is part 5 with Strovo, Voltage, and Darky. Shout out. It's a classic Sotra Cypher episode. Classic. All right. Check out Lost. They just dropped the YouTube channel link for Urban Frequency with Lush. So please make sure you go there and subscribe, like, do all of the right things, please, and thank you. All right. Let's keep it moving to the next 3. All right. You guys still with me? What's going on? This thing just went all white on me. Hey, what's going on? What's going on right now? What's going on? Yo. Hey, you guys are seeing my secrets now. You guys are seeing my secrets. You shouldn't be seeing all that. Okay. All right. Let's keep it moving on to the next 3 MCs.
I think we around 2 best rapper first to raspa counter mina guy too. If in pieces stratini mina ngiba you punch fethu manga lili hlose sky blue. Mankwatile mfethu nokushaya isilungu. Yo, yeah, and frequently how's you? Masha to hip-hop, you look as miserable as I do. Cause you get this fair, what the other genre could have housed you. How to? Fit to acting too late. Inspire lana two-faced, then you jump back dollar too late. It's a losing. When you believe I'm not thinking 2 tens, it's Spanos, Tine TV, Jing, Malesha like suitcase. The poses corner, Toma, very talent, Donald Corner, underdogs. Marasha is super 10 ass, Roman Chan, super sen, or a press, Pusha Fela Corner, Samun Kondo, Pume Casus, Corner, Stella, Clela Corner. Now, we are the 8th anniversary. Over Manje Feta 8. What I meant to be like great over any beat. Hip hop is sport, that's why I hate bias referees. My course is stronger with the great higher entities. Pinching is more gonna need a play. Our energy create brighter memories, and that's straight. Death race, fast pace, and you can't blame the rap game. Ooh, that's lame. When I'm a hater, know I pulse on my chest pains. Napakona Bamile Bashaying of spectate. You test fate, I come for your clan and I castrate. Your man 8 Ate all of his words in a glass plate. Mad shame, smoking rappers and needing no ashtray. Choking, keys I'm ranked, tired, unsalted. Yeah, I'm the chosen. In a sea of fire, I'm floating. It's best when it's spoken. Planting seeds, I'm glad that it's potent. Pili sananam, or pili sananam. Cause I won't let anything come between me. Nanesaganam, sing figi, the man pagaman. Repile man patalan, so many case not labo hata bakuin. Electala lak nitinang twalisela. When the work pina sala lap on kilum kono jeng smogo sekatong etanda lap. Sebenzili kala lak, kol sela ninik sasa lak. Bokwelu moyan jeng vili so panchilum kaba wako. And the tanga me lang singing tanga, yeah.
Okay, I'm back. Never really left. It's rhetorical. 1, 7, 10, 8. You know the growth is undeniable. Blessed with a curse. Every verse is a parable. Persian blasphemy. Treat that beat like an edible. Put on the pedal. Pacing to the pedestal. But I will not sacrifice soul for the pinnacle. Imagine loss of soul for glitter and gold. That sold you false hope. That green is painted on. It's passion over greed that got me in the lead. In the center of my destiny, like Salon says. I saw the silver lining like versatile still, and I thought it was a dream. It turned out to be real. As I live and breathe, I should never skip a beat. I've been hibernating, so please bear with me. Black ballerina, if I tiptoe, I'll hit a cloud. The dark is very illuminating like a heavens, baby. A little crazy flow deeper than devil rays. Took a style and no more explaining. I'm in sync with these melodies like mirror numbers. In tune with my energy like chakra mamas. You can really stop me. I'm something like karma. But anyway, kamikaze if you really wanna.
The one dude with the murderous flow, imperious glow. God's here, your earthlings are slow. I'm letting you know you half-assed with nothing to show. My shit icy like food at the knot of the pole. Your niggas lukewarm, you die at the touch of the cold. In the kitchen cooking dope, I ain't talking about snow. I'm back in the zone. Moving through the snakes in the road, the underground purist MC. The drunken flight closed, the shit is different. Beating your pussies like Robin Givens, beast mode. Mike Tyson, that's before he went to prison. I'm the illest. Emotional niggas, get out your feelings. Fuck gatekeepers, nigga. We here constructing these buildings. The newer era, the beats are fatter, the lyrics better. Touching souls like cellar dwellers and Joe Fella. I've been a terror on lyrics lesser than my level of play. The aim to make the rap business better. I see a lento boy, singing in Evenek, but Sikasi rap. Give me a fun as long when I check it. Yo, let's take it back. 9 checkers, push a step, sends you cash. Start the jam, Ellie dog. Not this person over match. Sends a smash, squad deep dog. It's Valley Bash. Real niggas. I never spawn the TV to get dressed. Best of the best, no karate movies. I'm talking my flex. Life is a bitch, I'm shy, I'm a straight after the test. Beg a lot, boy. The price has gone up since the last joint. The whole point, dig deep, get a bag full of gold coins with monsters. Hanging around your building like gargoyles. Die where you stand and your fam buried in the same soil, nigga. The fuck you thought it was, nigga? Put anti to the bullshit, ran to the boom bap, Tough Jam Entertainment, 8th anniversary, SPeeKa the GOAT, blocka.
Yes, sir. Man, shout out to Chris Anti-P, dog. What I appreciate and what I love about Chris Anti-P is just that raw, like almost militant energy, you know, when it comes to hip hop. Like he's one of those, he is a proud hip hop head. Like a proud hip hop head. And that's why I was able to easily connect with Chris, you know, that I'm a hip hop head, I don't care. Yes, you know that, yeah, we are doing this thing, we don't care, we are doing this. Yeah, vele nginika vele. Ngandaba yeah, vele, you know. So shout out always to Chris Anti-P. Fun fact, this is one of the other anniversaries that Chris appears in is the 5-year anniversary. And yeah, the 5-year anniversary, for those who don't know, is an international award-winning Sotra Cyphers anniversary special, because I entered it into the hip hop, what's it called? Hip Hop TV Film Festival in New York. I submitted it there, and we ended up winning the award for Best Short Documentary Film, because that Sotra Cyphers anniversary special is unique because it starts off with a short docu and then has a short cipher, right? So that presentation won us an international award. So out here rolling with international award winners, know what I'm saying? So the next time you bump into Chris, show him some respect because he's an international awarding brand, know what I'm saying? Same goes for Earl K. Who else did I have there? Tony Mac, the OG. I also featured Hughes the Oracle as well, and etc. Nkunze Mnyama. Who am I forgetting? I'm forgetting someone. And Daki. Yes, shout out to the fellas there for that 5-year anniversary special. And before that, before Chris's verse, we had The Ori. Shout out to The Ori, who makes her second Sotra Cyphers appearance. Her first Sotra Cyphers appearance was in last year's anniversary special. So she made her debut in an anniversary special, and she's making her second appearance in another anniversary special. And the Ori, I first came across her on the Spotlight SA, which is run by DJ Malefactor. Heard her spit there, and I was like, yo, I gotta check out. And yeah, I can't even remember how I eventually linked up with her, but I eventually got a hold of her tens. And here we are. She came through again and just slid. She's got a joint of hers, man. I used to play it a lot on Friday, on a Sunday. The title of the song is escaping me right now. Like, old age is a pandemic, y'all. Please bear with me, you know. But yeah, check out her music. Just go on to Apple Music, Spotify, search for The Ori, and yeah, you'll find the music there. And then before that, we had Unjebovu. I first came across him when I was still doing Friday on a Sunday, where people would submit their music and I play them on the show. Unjebovu did just that, submitted his music. I loved it, played it on the show. And then eventually I hit him up to come make an appearance on Sotra Cyphers. He appears in the episode alongside Machine. That was where he made his debut. And his second time appearing on Sotra Cyphers was on the 7-year anniversary. And this marks his third Sotra Cyphers appearance. So yeah, shout out to Njebovu representing Foslo. Hey, Foslo, some dangerous MCs there, you know. So shout out to Foslo. In the comments, what do we got? What are you guys saying there? Malasco, SPeeKa, there's a cat by the name of Music from 3rd year anniversary. Where is he? Yo, Music, dog. Music, or the artist formerly known as Skele. Music, he's actually also an actor by profession. Like, he's an actor. So I think, because I haven't seen him since the 3-year anniversary. Yeah. So he's like a professional actor. So I'm guessing, you know, he maybe put more focus on his acting career instead of rapping. But yeah, it would be dope to have him back on at some point if I ever see him again, because I've literally I've never bumped into him or seen him since. So I think he was probably bowing out of rap in that 3rd anniversary special. But anyway, yeah, shout out to Music. Promahlalela, Foslo, of course. Where we at? Bongani Chimuloi. Are, how late am I? Shout out to Bongani Chimuloi. Bongani Chimuloi, actually, he also makes an appearance in that 5-year anniversary special, because what I did was I asked people to send me clips of themselves talking about Sotra Cyphers, and he was one of the people that submitted a clip of himself talking about Sotra Cyphers and how he discovered Sotra Cyphers. And again, with him, if you happen to see Bongani Mloi, give him a shout out, because he's in an international award-winning special. Know what I'm saying? Shout out to you, Machi. Okay. Ulosh giving the Ori her flowers for that closing. Chris Anti-P switching it up. Losh was so shocked when she heard Chris Anti-P rapping in Venek. But to those of us who have been watching Sotra Cyphers since day one, we know that Chris is able to flip it in Venek and in English. He's done it plenty times, but Ulosh, for some reason, didn't know about this until that day, because she was literally sitting in studio as Chris Anti-P was kicking it. So yeah, you learn things every day, don't you, Losh? Don't you? Huh? Pro Mashallah, Beast Mode. Mike Tyson, that's before he went to prison. Shout out. Link, anti is scary, bro. Always. It's terrifying, dog. Yeah, we need people like that to scare niggas on some ebaba was scared. Some nigga vela. Some nigga vela. Teen, man. That's exciting. Shout out to Chris Anti-Bio and Tough Jam Entertainment. Search for their YouTube channel. They're on YouTube, Tough Jam Entertainment. They're also about that hip-hop life, So please, please, please show him some love. If he was with us in the live, I'd ask him to drop the link there, but he's not. So you guys are going to have to search for it manually after the live. Please and thank you. Know what I'm saying? All right, let's keep it moving on to the next three. Yeah, hey, I told you guys we're going to be here for a while because we are just over the halfway mark, all right? And we're about to get into the next three cats, so let's keep it moving.
From the school of ergonomics, nigga from the project. I ain't budging on pussy power, part of my process is like pimp a bitch, I let niggas become collateral. Pressure don't make diamonds, it makes a nigga an animal. I'm synonymous to a dragon, nigga, I'm flammable. These verses are celestial and value is intangible. Look, my style impetuous, defense impregnable. They hear me more and see me less. That shit's intentional. Look, they one-dimensional. That shit's so unprofessional. So I intervene, cause evidently I'm susceptible of cooking up a classic, which later becomes an influence. Houdini and Jehovah, yeah, the properties are congruent. The flow matches the lyrics and equate into a confluence. And simultaneously they equate into my confidence. A recipe for dominance, and I'm the god. It's obvious the prominence of my vocabulary hills the audience. It's pretty obvious that I was born for this. I hold the keys to the element on freedom like I'm Swiss. Pistol on my side, I make a homicide, then blow a kiss. Headshot to your rap career, you cease to exist. Alright, Kelly, yeah, I pissed them off and I'm rapping like this. They gon' say that I'm abusive with these bars like I'm Chris. And when they try to diss, I catch a case for beating up a bitch. So what am I supposed to do when they provoke and I cannot resist? These niggas full of tricks, a bunch of hypocrites. They try to clone the script, and when we eye to eye, they plead the fifth. Life on the edge, my habits head is on the cliff. See the vision way ahead, I'm Barcelona's number 6. Take a tonic, then I shift like I'm a continental trip. Fresher than the mid, I'm 21 and jumping like I'm Smith. Don't need no artificial dopamine to know that I'm the shit. Playing games is not on my agenda, nigga. This ain't switch on everything, I never switch. You will never see me quit. I repeat a Ricky Keenan, not forgetting cost a titch. Look you straight up in the eye and tell you, nigga, you ain't this.
Yeah.
We'll be reincarnated, nigga, shit, I never flinch, you stupid bitch.
To whom much is given, much is expected. Yes, in the job of how in essence factors in how we trailblaze. Lemzi lefulwe la malanga bisbege in twain. Pinked up the same, they murmurs, he's one-dimensional. No such thing, we just learn to roll with the punches that they box us in. Bob, weave, jab, go for classy. When the classic bout is that play beat, you don't just swing. It's me, and just I could fuck around and impact an entire card. By a last, it do melo will live, head bella paban to stuck around. To see through, no my best tatangas. It's nearly, it's nega head us cover round. A mediocre pool of incipient cringe fest. In there, says zing and then panty just encased, in taste. Makers pallets and so then in haste. Look up your staff for feet, rabandi niche placements. Ninfumanzumane ya kulim kuba yo green. The kubali kula guban futi sugar shugim pulelo ya shambula lubaba wataiti shu. What's it? Make waluga ninga iti fu. Beckville hopefuls, top 2, not 2. On king I got so 2s. KZ and hopefuls, top 2, not 2. Never was Madanisa, no
Chances
two.
of winning against me really close to none. Swear that nowadays niggas beef for fun. But if you ever test me, bro, I swear you're done. And if you came to pack that heat, boy, I'll bring the sun. I knew that I've been destined ever since I was a jit. When I'm on, I swear it's lit. Think otherwise than suck a dick. But as I'm gradually growing, I feel like I wanna quit. Since I'm failing to do the most to get my gargle out the sticks. Forever rolling on some trees. If I'm keeping it blunt, we all do this for the cheese. If we keep it a buck. Too heavy on the beat, I probably weigh me a ton and 6 feet deep. Where your favorite rapper end up. I wrote this in braille for the ones who do not feel me. Hate the fact that I'm fly and they beneath me. Whether y'all believe it or not, like watching Ripley, I'll still be the illest of rappers by age of 60. If we competing, if I didn't keep a exeni or kiki, kick the bucket with ease, G. Goofies in your circle like it's Disney. You and your dogs might get punctured in the kidney. I shall forever be the best as long as I'm breathing. Remain the fire through the bullshit for a reason. Muhammad Ali when I'm fighting my demons. Can't trust anybody cause you niggas stay scheming. Yet you would taste and confirm that I'm seasoned. Plan to take it to the top, way beyond the ceiling. Been rough so long I couldn't tell I've been healing. And getting money when you struggle is a different feeling. Shit was rainy but I weathered the storm. Gained weight but I'm really informed. Try shut us out then we breaking the doors. Like what the fuck you think we doing this for? We better than the ones who did it. You've never heard me say
Shout out to Lion Dopeman. Shout out to Lion Dopeman representing Force. Yeah, guess what, man? We will not allow for these whack niggas to be put on. No, sorry, Bob, we will not. Not in this house. Not in this studio. Know what I'm saying? Okay, so, yep, that was Lion Dopeman representing Force. And Lion Dopeman, I first met through the homie Pro Mashalela. So what happened was, and funny enough, Pro Mashalela is immediately coming in after that. So there was an event hosted by Tough Jam Entertainment a few months ago. Was it this year? Was it early this year? Or was it late last year? Early this year, ne? No, it was early this year. Early this year. So Pro Mashalela already knew him, you know. And at the event hosted by Tough Jam Entertainment, which is Abu Chris and them, this was at Weed Lovers Market in Marshalltown in Joburg. And Pro Mashalela pulled up there with his entire squad. And yeah, they were coming through there to perform. And when they performed there was this one gentleman who was on stage who was killing it. And that gentleman was the homie who's in the comments there, John Nash. And as he's performing, I was blown away. I was like, yo, this guy is nice. And since it was a Tough Jam Entertainment event, I turned to Houdini. Not to be confused with Zeus Houdini, different Houdini who's part of Tough Jam Entertainment with Chris and Type B. So I go, Houdini, who is this kid, yo? It's like, yo, that kid, he rolls with Abu Pro Mashalela and there. I was like, word. I go to Pro Mashalela. I'm like, yo, dog. Yo, man, you need to pull up with your homie there, man. To sort of ciphers. What's going on? How come I don't know about this guy, man? He's like, what you mean, homies? Just say where. Now pull up. There's a bunch of us. Pull up and we'll do our thing. Like, word. Yeah, dog. Pull up and we'll do our thing. And, you know, put us on, my G. It's like, yeah, most def. Cool. Fast forward to a few weeks later, I'm talking to Pro Mashalela. I'm like, yo, man, let's do this. Pull up with your homies. Let's do this. And he pulled up with John Nash and Lion Dopeman, who you just heard right now, and two other cats from their squad. And apparently there's a whole lot more of them, but that's who it came with on that day. Right? And immediately, my dog. Because the thing with me is, dog, because I think it's because I'm so deep into this hip hop thing that I know within the first 3 or 4 bars if you are nice or not, you know. And Lion Dopeman was one of those cats where he didn't have to spit me. I didn't have to hear his entire verse for me to know that this guy is an incredible writer. 4 bars in, I was like, yo, this guy is nice. Yo. You know? And I was an instant fan. And just their entire energy, man. That whole, yeah, we out here repping our hood. We do this rap thing. I love that, dog. Because that is the energy that I am from. You know, that is the energy that I am from. When we first started doing this thing with our homies, Abu Maseven, Abu Chaka the Great, we were always on some, yeah, we are Pulse Inc. We are out here, we do this. Come on, put us on. You know, that whole energy, I was seeing that again. you know, because that's the energy that we were on when we were in our early 20s. And I love that so much. And I hope that they continue with that same spirit on some Ibaba. We are doing this thing, we are nice, put us on, you know? And that's where I first heard Lion Dopeman, super, super nice MC. Very, very, another one of those cats that are just, you know, just down to earth, just, you know, he's quiet, he's reserved. But the moment the mic comes on, he's like, yeah, Bentin Zinja, you know? So shout out to Lion Dopeman. And before Lion Dopeman, who did we hear? I'm old, guys. I told you. Told y'all that I am an old guy. Before Lion Dopeman, we had. I'm trying to check my notes. Trying to check my notes. We had So A1 of Leverage. Yes. So A1 of Leverage. And of course, I mean, you guys know Leverage, you know. For those of you that don't know, Leverage is a duo. It's a duo consisting of twin brothers, So World A1, who you just heard, who comes in before Lion Dopeman there, and his twin brother, Andile, Fivilit. Fivilit. I'm forgetting Self. His rap alias is also Self. And I invited both of them to appear in the anniversary, but unfortunately, Self couldn't make it because he had other commitments. But Soso came through holding it down for Leverage. And if you've seen Sotra Cyphers, this is probably like his, I don't know, 6th, 7th Sotra Cyphers appearance. I don't know, somewhere there. And what makes Usoso World special is that, you know, for years, guys, you don't understand. Like, I'm talking when I first started Sotra Cyphers in 2016, I would send emails constantly to SPeeKa on Live, begging to be put on. Begging. Come on, guys. Put us on, yo. Talk about us there on SPeeKa on Live. Please. Please talk about us. Please. You know? And I mean, actually, they didn't care, you know. And it's not a bad thing. That's just how it is. We as Sotra Cyphers hadn't made enough strides to a point where we would be recognized by a SPeeKa on Live. So it wasn't taken personally. It was just where we were at the time. Fast forward to 2019, the first time I was ever even mentioned by SPeeKa on Live was when I dropped my documentary, my international award-winning documentary film about Slaggies called Slaggies Joint Elements. That was the first time SPeeKa on Live acknowledged my existence on this giant space rock, you know? And yeah, man, after they did a young article about my documentary, you know, fast forward to like a month or so later, because this was around the time that I dropped the 3-year anniversary special of Sotra Cyphers. So the documentary sort of put me in SPeeKa on Live's radar. So now that they knew who I was, then they knew, okay, there's this guy called SPeeKa who does these. Besides doing this dope-ass documentary, he also does these ciphers. So he is deep within the culture. So that's when they started paying attention, you know, because shortly after, like I mentioned, dropping the Slaggies Joint Elements docu, I dropped the 3 anniversary. And when I dropped that, this was around the time that Stogie T was doing these verse of the month segments for SPeeKa on Live. So he was now tapped in, and he was like, now watching whenever we drop the big homie Stogie, he was tapped in, and he managed to watch the Sotra Cyphers 3-year anniversary. And his favorite verse in the 3-year anniversary was So World A1's verse. So World of Leverage. And to say that it was his favorite verse is actually putting it mildly, because shortly after that, that very verse would end up being our first ever entry as Sotra Cyphers onto SPeeKa on Life's verse of the month. Not only was it our first time making it onto SPeeKa on Life, but we literally made it to number 1, the verse of the month. Man, I remember, because I was at work when that episode of SPeeKa on Life came out, of verse of the month. And I was at work, doing my thing. And someone I forgot who it was now. Someone texted me on some, hey man, you're probably crying right now. I'm like, what are you talking about, my guy? They're like, brah, not only has Stogie T given you a shout out, but Soso's verse on the 3 anniversary made verse of the month. I was like, what? What are you saying right now? What's going on? What's going on? What is going on? What is going on? Went online, and sure enough, because I was like a follower of verse of the month, and dog, I'm telling you that the fact that I think number 3 and 2 were Proverb and Questa. That's the part that messed me up. Like our first time making it onto verse of the month, and we overtake legends in the game. Legends in the game. We're on number 1. And there's a clip there of Stogue giving me props and giving Sotra Cyphers props and giving So props. And I'll keep it 100 with y'all. I became mad emotional. And I may or may have not have shed a tear. Because come on, man, think about it. Just a few years before, I was sending email after email. Please, watch us. We are dope. Please watch us. And I believe with all of my heart that had they been put on to Sotra Cyphers earlier, we would have been getting that number 1 spot. We would have been, okay, maybe not always number 1, but we would have been regulars on those verse of the month, because come on, son, come on, So that was huge. So World A1 is a very, very, if we were to have like a Sotra Cyphers All Stars or whatever, best believe he would be in that. Not just him though, him and his twin brother, they would be like, yeah, Sotra Cyphers All Stars, he would definitely be there, because he was part of a very, very important moment for Sotra Cyphers. So eternal love and respect always to Leverage, right? And so before Leverage, who did we have? Let me just double check. Before Leverage, we had Zeus Houdini. Yes, Zeus Houdini, like I mentioned. I discovered on, or first heard him on, at the Heartbeats Worldwide event, the same one where I first heard Ferdy and Watu, right? And same story with him. On that same event, when he got off stage, hollered at him. Can we exchange numbers? What's up, my Chi? SPeeKa, I do these ciphers, blah, 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 blah. Can I have your numbers? Da, 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 da. And then, I hit him up. And he was actually supposed to be in that same cipher with Ferdy and Watu, but he wasn't able to make it. And he finally made his Sotra Cyphers debut right here on the 8th anniversary special. And we were actually talking about it this morning with Froz. Talking about how, he's so young. He's like, I don't know, 19, 20 or 21, somewhere there. And, he's rapping like he's from our era. And by our era, I mean, you know, the Slages, Candy Square, Kasi Mental era. You know, that's the era that Froz and I come from. And I was telling him just this morning that, man, yeah, man, that kid, he reminds me, it's almost as if he was with us during that era, but he was actually being born. He was literally being born during that era. So the fact that he raps like this shows that he's really tapped in to hip hop culture, you know. So yeah. Shout out to Zeus Houdini. You'll definitely be seeing more of him in Sotra Cyphers. Now, me. Let's jump in the comments real quick. Yeah, hey, we've been out. This might be the longest live that I've ever done. 2.5 hours and counting. This is a record-breaking live for my page here, man. So shout out to y'all. If you've been sitting with me since 7 p.m., shout out to you. You first of all, shout out to your Wi-Fi, you know. But yeah, all right, let's keep it moving. Where we at? Uncle Sai. I'd see Leverage also appears on 3rd year anniversary. I forgot the name he was using there. I think it was So World A1. Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, his name is, his rap alias is So World A1. One half of Leverage. Super gifted rap duo. And the fact that they are brothers is mind-blowing to me, because how? That talent, same household. Good job, dog. Me, whenever I find like people that are like super gifted and from the same household, that always blows my mind. You know, people like Abu, Nzega and Pindo of the Soil, brothers from the same household, super dope. And they're part of this iconic a cappella group now. You know, it's always fascinating to me, like, because usually in terms of like music, well, speaking from my own experience, I'm the only one who's about this music thing. My sister does not care a bit. And I've tried to put her on. Doesn't care. Nope, not for her. You know, so when I can only imagine the energy in that household of having two people that are in the creative space and want to make music. Another example is a producer that I look up to, Mr. Instro. Mr. Instro, who happens to be related to another dope producer named Hope Master. That's his younger brother, and also his younger sister, Hope Herembi, is also within hip hop culture. Like if you know about Izimbali, then you know what time it is. So I've always been fascinated by that whole family, like and a whole family of these super gifted people. It's always fascinating to me, you know. So yeah, where we at? Where we at? Uncle Sai again at Benny P, Reptile, Lou Artiste are his top 3 in this special. All right, I see you. Major. I'd see Muhammad Ali when fighting demons, quoting Lion Dopeman there. That's also one of my favorite bars from that Lion Dopeman verse. Shout out. Shout out to Gift. I see you, my G, representing Lincoln Friends Bars. I see you, my G. Mafuati, we're still here. Shout out. This life is going to last 4 hours. Hey, it looks like it, dog. It looks like it, my G. Linkati, this is the longest live I've watched in my life. Oh, man, that I appreciate that, dog. I appreciate that, my G. Appreciate that, man. Where we at? Melo, please smash. I see you, man. That leverage is super amazing. 100%. 100%. Oh, Lush also. This is the longest live you've watched as well. Shout out to you. Link is like, I've smoked 3 joints while watching this live, and I'm rolling another one. Word up. Shout out, Machi. Damn. Oh, damn. There goes Zeus Houdini in the comments. Show him some love. Shout out to SPeeKa. Everybody showing love. Appreciate you. Shout out to the kid, Zeus Houdini, a future megastar. Super dope. Super dope MC. I see you, Machi. Okay. Let's keep it moving to 3 more MCs. Starting off with Pro Marshall. All right. And it goes a little something like this.
Wish a nigga war, that's for their own safety. Clearly too focused on getting dough for my own cake. Barely throw 'em hands, if you hate, I'll fuck up a full face. Magfigo and keep it cold, kill a cold case. Punches got 'em spinning, I see 'em thinking the flow laced. You want the smoke, next time you should bring your own haze. So when you see me in them spaces, I'm the problem you can face. So you just left with a bitter taste when you say shit. Bow your heads and hands to the ceiling, we bow to pray. We all deal with some demons we gotta slay. It get darker the deeper it gets. I hope you're not afraid, and I could write all this shit in my head. Don't need a phone or page. The mask made me a villain, I guess. Now they feeling attacked. My style the only of its kind, and I'm more than a bad. Who was bragging about getting signed? Now you live in regrets. You just mad cause we up and you a thing of the past. Way too many goals, so every chance I be hitting the net. I ain't with the glitchable shit, ain't never gon' lag. The world different outside, find a way to adapt. Rapping on beats needs rhythm, no running it back. Like bro, stay in your lane or you out of your tracks. We all just trying to find a way to get out of the trap. You see me popping in vain, know it's part of the flex. You see me dropping some game, know it's all for the checks. You see me top of the list cause I'm probably the next big thing to come out of boys, you should offer respect. And they ain't breathing, I gotta relax. Ain't here to play my music, I'm here for the plaques. City, nyakas boom, as whack as do me, farmers boom, as in just loom, city, nyakas boom, as whack as do me. I'm not no dumb whack rapper, man, I've been informed and been informed. Talking my ish until niggas in the hood would get annoyed. I know people look at nothing but have something they living for. Met some of your idols and showed them the living God, so ain't no telling what's gonna happen next. My lips sealed, but again his cats is not on your side, cause no snitch is. Time will always tell as real as it gets. Exposing most for what they are, I'm a prison by regret. Havanya caught the hands of time, but shower his cards and his set. While I'm still deeply rooted amongst his industry blends. We're speaking ownership like speaking rocket science in French. Cause Basaren I'm a spaceship, Nyemalia advance. Marwabo loka snago way to Parasfunde buffer weight. So that when that I blew it, spirit comes, you be like buffer weight. Marimali zokfago moye, tunga baklodeli, kumbula bagnyata, lamba satpega ngatonga case. Manje they pass it open, abu exasa to go paint. Time is money, so immortality, what they chasing. Got a limitless supply of cash, I'm a plan now a payly. Got so much at buy time, cause now it's dog I create. Natala no my in jelly, what are we creating? Step on niggas, she face each and printed tegi. And a shout out to those who knew good song and a manja, but who would have thought probably wondering why pega ganj. Maranga blame Pelaxion King on the Sesha ganj. And I born your boo and your goose and by Zami. And you say niggas light because this stuff is not the hardest. If they say we light, till it's hype and I'm a Tesla Hambi. I do a lot with this rap, Fanangans, I'm a ada with this gift of mine, everything till it look a surprise. I do a lot with this rap, Fanangans, I'm a ada with this gift of mine, everything till it look a surprise.
Inquest to zest, I ingest could make me think less intense in this tense, cause future kids blessed. Think chess, big flex, queen be taking orders for me. Oratory, moral or the story, they all pawns before me. Mask on, who dare to go to war with war? He's all you corny. In this court we play him 50-40 ballin'. Niggas claim they whipping, but they really cook it poorly. All it takes is one hit to hook you, show my Josie. All we know is black a juju, never had a sip of 40. Stepping Josie, hands in the air, neti morning. And taking doning, attenduanas funas hambis pettigon. Except my lordy, I've been highly blessed, highly favored, feeling holy. Pandi Bondi, Illuminati, building blocks before the all-seeing eye. Wise guys blind in hindsight, I'm kind. My father niggas till time died. Ego hurt, he's the worst. People died, eat your words. Gunners letters deal a couple hundred reasons why I'm undefeated when it comes to scheming. If life is make-believe, I must be lucid dreaming. The view is scenic. I kill niggas like it's cool. Let's keep the secret. Cops work with robbers, we can see them black on black, colored on colored, till we even Steven. White man get order the crewing and then repeat it. The white man get order the crewing and then repeat it. Yo, but shout outs to you, SPeeKa, 8 years running, that's achievement. You really been given the game what it's all been needing. And next year these niggas better tune in, better see us. You gon' see a well-oiled machine do all these niggas greasy.
You gonna see a well-oiled machine do all these niggas greasy, son. Come on now. Shout out to the legend Crow. Some of you are probably wondering, well, who let you in? Oh snap, what have I done now? My bad. Cool. Here we go. Yeah. Crow, for those of you who do not know, he is a South African battle rap legend. Right? Those who don't know. Yes. Ask the guys that came before him, Pro Mashalela and John Nash, about Crow. Yes, they know. They are cultured. Of course they know. Now, I mean, I'm talking Scrambles for Money days, you know. Yeah, he's from that era. One of my favorite battle rappers, period. He's in my top 5. He's in my top 5 of my favorite battle rappers ever. Nice off the top, you know. And throughout the years, he has evolved, like, to become more than just an MC or a battle rapper, because he's also a filmmaker. He's also a music producer, a beat maker, an incredible one, an incredible producer. I recently heard a song that he produced for an MC by the name of Dalongs. Like, that beat, if you were to tell me that that beat was produced by, I don't know, Ninth Wand or something, I'd go, okay, I believe you. Yeah, he's on that level. Crow, production-wise now. He's not to be messed with. And he's also one of those cats that it's not just, he's not just making beats. He takes it seriously, like even engineering, like sound engineering. He knows how to mix, and I think he knows how to master as well. I could be wrong, but he's on that level. So he has completely evolved into, just a problem. That's the problem, while also still being one of the nicest MCs you'll ever hear in your life, you know? So yeah, shout out to Crow. See you, Machi. Appreciate you. And yeah, I mean, you are definitely not hearing the last of Crow on Sotra Cyphers. And also shout out to Uzibu and Trastubi as well. Now, I mean, that's his camp over there. Shout out to Nkuli as well. See you, Machi. Yeah, man. And before that, obviously, like I mentioned, I already told that story of John Nash and Pro Mashalela. I told you how I met John Nash, but how I met Pro Mashalela, another funny story. Because this is Pro Mashalela's 3rd Sotra Cyphers appearance. But his first ever Sotra Cyphers appearance was one of those. He made his debut. He's one of those artists that made their Sotra Cyphers debut on an anniversary special. In this case, the 7-year anniversary special. So last year, when I was shooting the 7-year anniversary special, I had Chris Anti-P pull up and do a verse, and Pro Mashalela was in contact with Chris Anti-P. And he's like, yo, big homie, you going to SPeeKa today? Yo, man, can I just pull up, man, just for the vibe and whatever, you know? Chris is like, yeah, sure, you know. Pulled up. That's where I first met him. Showed up here. Here's this kid with a Chinese hat. And then, when, you know? And Chris is like, yo, man, this kid is nice. I'm like, right? And me, I take, again, the guys that are from my era, your Chris Anti-Ps, your Frozes, when they tell me that, yo, this guy's dope, I believe them immediately. Because we're from the same era, we have more or less the same ear, so we know what's dope. So when he said that, I was like, oh, you say it's nice, all right, but I have to hear him. I mean, I trust you, Chris, you know, I trust you, of course, but I have to be, I was 99% sure, but I just needed that 1%. So I literally, while we were busy shooting, I had him rap on the spot. The first time I heard Pro Mahlalela rap was in this studio. And I said, yeah, let me hear you, dog. Played the beat. And again, he'll tell you, 4 bars in, I was like, let's go. Let's record you now. Let's put you on this anniversary. Now, 4 bars, I didn't even let him finish his verse. You're nice, of course, let's go. Shot him. And that's how I met Pro Mahlalela. You know, I literally heard him rap for the first time. I think it's one of those rare instances where I heard someone rap for the first time and on the spot they jumped into a Sotra Cyphers episode. And that's like a rare occurrence, you know, because I when I invite cats over, I always make sure I tell them, come alone. Okay? Come alone. Don't come with your homies. Because, I mean, no offense, but not everyone's homie is nice, you know? And I'm always put in an awkward position when someone will come through with their homies and I have to be the one to say, unfortunate, dog, ish. You know, and it's always awkward. And it's not, it doesn't come from a bad place or me being you know, an ass or whatever. It's just how it is. Some people are doper than others. And that's just how it is, you know. So that's why I don't recommend you coming here with your homie. Because if you come here with your homie and your homie isn't as nice as you, that is going to be an awkward ride home. All right? So yeah, it was one of those rare instances where, homie's nice. Let's go now. Let's do it, you know. So yeah, shout out to Chris N-Type-B for putting me on to Pro Mahlalela, which eventually put me on to John Nash and Lion Dopeman. Shout out. Yeah, and those, you see, Pro Mahlalela, John Nash, and Lion Dopeman. I'm going to say this right now on this slide. You can record me saying this. I have to put you guys on a song at some point in my life before I die. Yeah, just a little something, a young posse cut, where you guys might just rap, and put out the music, and people hear. Just, even if it's just once. Yeah, because, hey, man, these four slow cats, man, and taking Puzanda, I forced them, Fethu. Puzanda. Namyakela, the Lovati, in Puzayo. Yeah, that side, the East cats, dog, the four slows, the K1s, the Tembisas. I rap Sotra all day. But every now and then, the East cats will be on some Baba. We're also out here, us. You know? So shout out to the East Strand, B Strand, home of very, very dope spitters. And like in this country, I feel like the capital hoods. The capital hoods of this rap thing. Hey, but if I say this, I might get, hey, you know what? Let me not even finish that sentence. I'm gonna say it, man. No offense to the other hoods, man. But you see, when it comes to rap in SA, for me, like my favorite MCs are usually from either Soweto, the Val, East Strand, or KZN. Or the other hoods, obviously there's some dope spitters there. And like I mentioned earlier, I'm discovering more and more dope cats from Limpopo, so they are definitely going to be joining the conversation for me. But yeah, these places, Soweto, East Strand, KZN, and the Val, don't play, son. Like these are the 4 regions where, like, when you're from that place and you're whack, we look at you sideways like kanjan dog. Eh? You are saying you're whack. You're from the same hood as Mutipa and you're whack. You're from the same hood as Pro and you are whack. You're from the same hood as Zagwe and you are whack. You, sir, are from the same hood as Emphatic Tabs and you're whack. You're from the same hood as Questa and you're whack. No, man, come on. You know? So those are the 4 hoods where we're like, Baba, you have to be nice if you're from there. Hey, Baba, stop playing, son. Know what I mean? All right, let's jump into comments real quick. See what you guys are saying in there. Okay, scroll back. Scroll all the way back. Yeah, okay, I know. You guys are talking a lot there in the comments. Yo, who needing scroller? Ha 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 ha. Yo, and like it's so much content there that I'm pretty sure others has already been kicked out because I was talking a lot. That's my bad. Right, start here with Losh. Losh Ati, thank you for bringing the Gnostic back. I didn't bring no one back, Losh. Crow has been out here, yo. It's been out here. Lada Jablani Ati 2499. Yes, sir. It's Crow rapping. Crow rapping is hood. Link at that 3 was a fire combo, right? I feel like every 3 I've been like. That's why I'm saying this anniversary is gonna go down as one of the best ones. Cause you see, like I'm giving it to you. About 3 every 3. Right, Adrian giving Crow his flowers there for the schemes. Major, I see you giving Pro Mashalela his flowers there as well. And he's also saying Human Beings Being Human mixtape is out now on all DSPs. Yes. Pro Mashalela, please drop a link to your project there. Motu Being, please drop the link to your tape so people can support and show love. Pro Mashalela has an album out called Human Beings Being Human. Check it out when you get a chance. Uncle Sayati, John Nash, I'm following this guy. You better follow everyone, dog. Everyone in this special, you must follow all of them. All of them. Know what I mean? Where we at? Major, I'm posting. Yeah, you posted a Bible there, my dog. Yeah, no. It's too long, dog. It's too long, and you see it's almost 10 now. You gotta wrap it up, bro. DJ 949 giving Crow his flowers. I see you. Word, yep. Where we at? John Nash in the comment at Crow is him. I told you. If you ask John Nash and Pro Mashalela about Crow, they'll tell you. And this is another thing that I love about these cats, about John Nash and about Pro Mashalela. If you check out John Nash's pro pick there, his pro pick is Pro Mashalela's album. You know what we call that, homie? We call that being squad deep. When your homie drops their tape, you all as a unit push that thing. Everyone will change their pro pick to that album. It reminds me of Top Dog Entertainment. Like Top Dog Entertainment had that kind of unity where it didn't matter if you are Kendrick Lamar, you are the biggest star in our label. No, when Schoolboy Q drops an album, all of us, including you, Mr. Big 3, you're going to change your pro pick and make it into Schoolboy Q's album. We don't care. We don't care that you have Grammys or whatever. That's love right there. That's why I like, fellas, I love these niggas, man. I love these niggas, straight up. I'm not no-DDing anything. I don't care. Love is love. Yeah, I said what I said, player. That's love right there. Yeah, we don't know DD here. Us, this side, we are 100% certain about our sexuality. We don't gotta know DD nothing. Know what I mean? At the force low for Back to the City main stage, Gulonyaga, SPeeKa, the fans, please make it happen. My man, I don't have that kind of power. Calm down. If they want to make it onto that Back to the City stage, they must be outside so that Back to the City people can put them on. You know what I mean? I ain't got that kind of power, my G. Know what I mean? Adrian, at the Pro, a real one. Assuming, of course, you're talking about Pro Mashalela. Most deaf, my dog. Froz, at the SPeeKa, the Selekanis have to go to work tomorrow. Short in the speech, fam. The verses are short and commentary is too long. I'm gonna press play. Ish. All right. Cool. I hear you. Yeah. Ish. Apologies to the Silicanis and anyone else who's got work tomorrow morning. I'm going to wrap it up soon. We're almost there. Almost there. I'm going to keep the speeches short. But also you guys in the comments must keep it short as well. You see there, dropped a whole speech. Umecha there, dropped the whole thesis. Now I must read the whole thesis. You know? But yeah, I'm going to wrap it up. Let's just do maybe a few more. Exit. You should spare some time and listen to Eastern Cape Cats, especially from Mother. No, I hear you, Machi. Like I said, the statement that I made it's just for me, you know, no shade, no disrespect to all the other regions, because obviously there's some fire MCs all around the country. It's just that these particular areas that I singled out, most of the time, the people that I've heard that are nice are from those regions. But definitely, I'm going to be checking that out. And also, you must put me on, Exit Dog. Come on, you've got my number, Dog. Send me a link or two there. Definitely put it on. Check it out. And also, yeah, Exit, you must also, eventually, at some point this year, we must do the whole Sotra Cypher thing, Dog. Yeah. For those who don't know, Exit, another Soweto hip-hop legend. Yes, please show him some respect. Endure. All right. The import Ebaba from the same hood as Pro and Uwek got me laughing. Yeah, you can't just out here. Yeah. Sample like at Lalingoma SPeeKa, man. Okay, damn. All right, damn. Cool. All right. Let's move on to the next set of MCs. Let's get it.
8 years ago, I'm in class, lacking focus, daydreaming I'll be doing this, applauded for heroics through the words spoken. Preachers stay free to fight the urge of being noticed, like an ambush by 3 soldiers seized motion, and these moments got the better of me. A bleak token just to have me believe. Pre-COVID, I was catching more Z's from people. I breathe slow, reload like hope it helps with your sleep. Feet swollen, no sign of blowing up soon. I burnt out. I may be tripping, trying to keep it grounded, cause where there's a mountain to climb, the land's probably less fertile. Heard how the view is always better from a bird's eye. Immersed out, never forget the ones who turned by. Poison in my rib like white people doing Spurs foul to see me plummet. Stomach started to rumble, appetite for my destruction, but niggas eating their words now. I'm who God chose to anoint. Someone said you unemployed, Marajisik Sebenzi Ngondo, and I'll never praise the fact that I didn't further his call, though I will acknowledge difference in unborn, cause I like to go with good brains. Not only mom, don't sang a ponder, type to suck you dirty, you even hustle money to launder. Less friends, more plans to conquer, more bands, less debt to contra. Cause if niggas try to act a Max Steel, they probably gon' dread it soon. Blood in your ear, shit, that's Peter with the Red Lagoon. Loyalty to the, that shit is embedded through the feeling for you lose your life, you feeling it this winter too. Niggas ask me when you dropping any tape, we can't afford more delays. How when you fucking make pennies, mate? That's why I smoke the beat up while you wait. Shout out SPeeKa, cause we made it from the 8. Hip-hop
Probably
forever, nigga.
I tell you to meet outside. Feeling different, how the killer go, that's been my vibe. Neither safe, another eat the peck with codable lines. Neither can I get a feature rapper looking to die. Wonder if they want the knowledge or that lyrical guy. Either way, it's me versus me when I step to this mic. Beats I can speak a bunch of rappers, but they get their demise. Keeping me distant, I am not an approachable guy. Bravado niggas exhibit, dog, it's just a facade. They're trying too hard, I'm an easy, and that's what set us apart. Million miles ahead if we mention the lives that I've touched, I'm better ready. Never been the one to tend to tell. Much matter when I spit, I leave no one to tell the tale. Pen and scorcher, I place it on the pad and bend the page. Dripping with lava, I bend the tail while the page. Yo, pala maigele pen, I got like a rega di face. Nite rep like a saha, get sweated, brega di tiny. Tom, I know who the blood, I live plenty egg as a faily. Size set on a bag, and I'm trying to get to it daily. Spirit of great discernment, I'm kinda blessed with it lately. Get to see through these niggas, I know this kind of behavior. Someone quest, I got told, disguising it as a favor. But Mudimo Gana created a masterpiece. And ever since Linkatile offer, I've been at peace. Try to hold me back, now Linchazaga will beat the leash. Type of animal, sucking your design, it don't feed the beast. Had to pick the lock when they came and give me the keys. But it's fine, cause I got the girls to dance to my tune. Shit I've accomplished, never met a nigga that could multiply the bag when I'm in the kitchen, I cook. I don't listen most of the time, I just watch how they move. Cause they could promise you the world only to find about you. And when you make it, you get praises from the ones that will boo.
forming alliances instead of approaching, ask me for guidance. Hey, it's in the nature, the love is not in alignment. They post the W's and the L's are taken in private. Your Instagram filtered life is not that inspiring. I was about to quit and just use the pen when I sign them, but I've seen enough, so I'm coming out of retirement.
Man, see SPeeKa called me up and said, Lou, Makaplan, I got a few new writers who ain't used to the cipher, who ain't schooled to the rules of being in rooms with the nicest. So the known premises, I am down for a scuffle with no nemesis. Prey strives in the jungle, that's why SPeeKa keeps calling me, so he can pick and choose from survivors of my verse who gets called for anniversary. So you really need to thank me for my service. I'm the reason niggas get to spit their verses. Think about it, year one when Lou Ortiz shook the room, there were niggas there who wouldn't rap bars around the room, cause they know when seated by a god, you feel it by the aura. Keep the order, though my people fair, but sleeping by the order. True disorder, I'm by the pond, but deep in tidal water. True recorder, keeping throw away, peeping I'm a hoarder. Bring crews to beat Lou, one man is never enough. You gotta bring the whole zoo, a lone goat is never tough. I'm either dropping a thriller or off the wall, Michael, while writing the type of lines you can fracture jaws biting. What's a punch drunk rapper to a 12-step program, or bring an arm around a bitch like high, let's slow dance. Hey, my name is Lou, and I don't like to hold hands. My favorite pastime is giving these niggas toe tags. Yes, there was yo bitch, her mouth is wholesome. She blew me at the door like Mariko and Shogun. You know, I don't like to rap about your hoes a lot. Plus it's like a Smarties box, my nigga, what a lot about. Caught in the art of war, calling audibles. Keep the lights on while making sales and going door to door. We don't Uber there, it's 10 toes, we can't afford. But the pimp game was Epstein, don't get your daughter hood. Don't tell me that you're too cold, just point me to the blizzard or a parliament of owls, all ordered by the wizard. That's only if you live where the ghosts roam the passages, and if so, slither in and show me where the magic is. Chambers full of secrets and stones for philosophers, spellbound books and the news writing prophetess. Show me that you're used to it, prove that you're comfy here. If not, you're nothing mystical, so I won't really help the bear. It's LOUX, too fat, too flex, will still beat a rapper's ass. Who wants to bet? Me stress? Never that, there's Henny in the calabash. I'm the mountaintop, these loud boys get an avalanche. Broke boy oracle, the lifestyle is order more. The boy is sort of raw, let the town folk enjoy the law. You can call them all, my reactions never draw the floor. You endorse them all, well I'm harder than the planet's core. Those who are with me don't get a morsel of remorse. I'll break your house in two, like we're splitting portions for divorce. You can claim that you rap till your voice is really hoarse, but when the empire strikes back, you're forced to feel the force. Those who rap with me get trophies for audacity. Even when they rap well, I'm still counting casualties. One body, two bodies, three body, four. One head, two head, and six by the door. Believe me, I am not what you used to. You rap good sometimes, and most time you a doo-doo. Whether rapping or club hopping, my bars are buku. So the level you reach for is a level I stoop to. But it's different, nigga, we gifted over here, the fucking favorite. Just in case it wasn't here, nigga, we made it. You hear the flavor in your ear, the fucking greatest. Just in case it wasn't here.
Ha 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 ha. Lungisa bafethu. Hi. And I said it on the day that we shot. The special. I told him to his face. I was like, Lou, Jayam. Very, very few cats can rap with you, my dog. Like, Lou is one of the dopest writers in the country that I've ever heard in my life, dog. Yeah. Definitely. Like, Lou's pen is undeniable. Like, it's so undeniable, dog. It's crazy. Like, his writing is... Yeah. Like, my favorite South African rapper of all time is Stogie T, right? I've said that a bunch of times. And, I mean, we can do lists all day long in terms of who writes, who's an incredible writer. But the only person, like, in my circle, not to take anything from anyone, but I think who writes on that level of, sometimes that just blows my mind. Like, I'm like, what is going on? Is Lou, dog. Lou is that guy. This is like, I don't know, his millionth Sotra Cypher appearance. Him and Earl K. This is like their millionth Sotra Cypher appearance. And it's because, I don't even care if people feel some type of way for me constantly calling these cats on. Because, I mean, you hear, dog. You hear. You here, dog. I mean, come on, homie. Shout out to Loatis, man. Like what else? What else is there to say, dog? That scheme that leads to something about your peak is the level that I stoop to. That is an insane bar, dog. That is a crazy bar. Come on, son. Louis is one of the GOATs. Stop playing with my mans, yo. And of course, Earl K. Earl K is another demon. You know, I see Losh in there with the heart emojis, heart eye emojis, because Denzel of SA Hip Hop. Another incredible writer, who he's been on so many Sotra Cyphers episodes, and each time the pen is consistent, but each time he'll do something different in terms of delivery. Check how he did it in this one. Like he at this time he was just saying, let me play with these guys. They probably want to listen to this like in passing, but they're not really listening to what I'm saying, Another super incredible writer. I would jump into how we met and whatever, but this life is gonna drag on forever. So I won't. All right. And then before that, we had Adrian. Shout out to Adrian. Another one with an impeccable pen. Quick one. Adrian, I was put onto him by a gentleman by the name of Ark, another incredible artist who also happens to be Chaka the Great's younger brother. He on a random day sent me a link to one of Adrian's music videos. Like, yo, dog, have you heard this? I was like, huh. At the time, I was still doing Friday on a Sunday. I immediately, I think I played that on the first Friday on the Sunday, if I'm not mistaken. And I've been a fan ever since. And yeah, this is his, third appearance, if I'm not mistaken. Third appearance on Sotra Cyphers, and he's definitely going to be coming back for more. So yeah, shout out to Adrian. Let's keep it moving, because Eva Fetu, past 10. I've been sitting here for over 3 hours. All right, let's move on to the next few MCs. Let's get it.
Through the clouds after every drop of rain, searching for this pot of gold, this GPS can lead the way. My smile evaporated, I could never be the same, cause ever since my granny died, dropping jewels that still remain. Like read a couple scriptures from your Bible every day, and don't you lose yourself in drama, keep the peace inside your lane. Coincide with patience, cause your time is on the way. Don't ever trip over a bitch, cause every pussy looks the same. You gotta stay true to yourself when people fiending for the fame. Somehow they try to coach a dude on how to play the game. That's why I never try to stress about who's acting real or fake. Cause everybody hates the chef when they don't get a plate. That's why I'm pressing every button. This formula's hard to follow. My current mental state came clutch with a new bravado. The speaker let me loose with no promise of your survival. So know if you talk shit, you get hit with an avocado. I'm from a hood where that crystal come in a glass front. One smoke, come with a pack of lighters to match up. My stats buck. Small victories really add up. You just missed your shot or we chalk it up to some bad luck. I know you mad cause I got your girl in a camel clutch. She just got snatched, she ain't coming back. And you know it's us, it's always up. This side catch a fade and you get a cut. Nip and tuck, probably need Dr. Matthews to stitch you up. 1830, drop bombs that'll make the world shake. The worst day, still got us chillin' steady in first place. I peep game from hood niggas that didn't need face. Cause when they had to eat, they just hit the street for some quick change. It's way too late for me to turn back now. Shit, I'm just trying to find my way so I can make mom proud. But God is at the wheel, saying leave the handbrake down. It's geared up, so I can't slow down. Nigga,
in hip-hop we trust, and in ciphers we bust. Displaying the most illest of skills is a must. Sometimes we cuss, but the skills never rust. Most MCs think that it's love, but it's lust, yo. The beat's saying I'm not gassy enough, but it don't matter, cause most are talking ghetto, hardly be tough. Thinking you gotta be illiterate and smell bad while you yapping away all that fake gangster wannabe stuff. I don't look intimidating either, that's cool. I got my mother's face, my father influences my heart, but that's another case. No running up on me, I'm not who you wanna chase. I take my vengeance, but about leaving you bloody at your lover's place. You think it's just talk, but truth is I'm a twisted man. Not your rappers doing it for likes on Instagram. I am an ape flinging doodle with you and your followers, so I can kick back and laugh and shit hits the fan. I aim at anything, long as there's people there. Give an evil stare, this not a steeple, it's a demon's lair. Get over with regal flair. Why try horse around with a stallion when all you are is a feeble mare? And what it is, this ain't the stuff you know. Try live a fast life, but your brain is much too slow. I sound dope, all you have is a drug use flow. I almost love without swearing, so fuck you, ho.
Couch conversations with the elder. Some shit feel toned it down with the Griselda. Talking weather and my rocks of I'm about to get the cheddar. Fussing how to deal with shit and how to face the weather. Propeller, fly feather, get some new mind. Jealous, nah, set up, bump it up and you can tell that I'm fed up. Scan killer gang, with the crown. Got this nigga scan, then I can't trap, give me pound. Blessings around, crappy, they sound some like something for some Saudi sound. My full around, Marunga Koshu wins the plan. Pushing good like who is Kali, la mascript at using artist cut. Into pella says the swallow with shots. Like I'm a bella, bangathatheli phansi ama-chance ngenyimpilo uhleva sithatha ne-trance lento usiko lithi ukuthatha ama-chance mafuna ukuthatha ama-chance boda fast bazokuthola ama-guns besibhasi liduma sibe sekhapha esinye sidume ngenhlaba konde irushile ukuthi ziphelele ekhaya umdala ushile ukuthi intando yokuthanda sekugwema lama like hayi ngwana wena uthwana le mali. Meanwhile when ubheka ukulithatha umjitha udriver yikati and I ain't talking white khohlwa Billie Eilish mali rap ngifuna blind get my mommy Eilish maybe transition blind that's disabled stylish been an underdog then discovered I'm a star bitch niggas from the south go as hard as I preach I just try I just tweak it they just really not it this is why I made this double jumping all of my dick on my mind is now or never so I had to pull switch. Yeah.
Jeffrey Negligent, my dog. Another one of my favorite writers. Like, another one before I die. Just a quick EP nyana jam. 4 tracks nyana. One weekend nje. Young. Jeffrey Negligent is an incredible writer, one of my favorite MCs that I've had on Sotra Cyphers, hands down. Right, before that, we had Viral, another one who's going to be part of the Sotra Cyphers All Stars, It's been out here. Now me. And before him, of course, Elijah, another incredible homie that I first discovered when I was doing Fridays on a Sundays, and he submitted his music, and yeah, it was like a star just landing in front of me, and here we are today. Right, I'm gonna keep that as short. So now I'm gonna play it until the very end because we're almost there, and we've been out here, y'all. Damn. All right, I'm gonna play the next MC until the very end. I think there's like 4 cats, if I'm not mistaken, 4 or 5 cats. I know the next guy is, so it's Morley, and then Slow Jam, and then Sfeli, and then Frost. So it's 4 cats, right? So give you the last 4, and then we will finally call it a night. Because Unini Sla. Let's get it.
Take over, game over. Rap undertaker, nya overtaker, I'm taking over. Jivabani, it's over. Ngoba akusizini bangane bafana aniko sober. Thank God it ain't over. Ngisahamba phezu kwamanzi ngomusa kaJehova. I-rap it's only make over. I'm raising the bar ngishiya ngehangover. Superman omnyama ngakapa nge-Range Rover. Balekusone Terminator. Superman omnyama still a heavyweight la. They can't relate, so I came to satisfy. Ungabi angry mate, ufuna ukublowa naye hand grenade, bruh. Tholakala nange navigator ngikunya yonke imali nginyamalale njenge alligator. Ha header ngizobona later Superman utango fly njenge aviator. Bangizela ngebeef ngemarinator bahlanganisa ngamakhanda le gladiator. Ngibona ngathi izojumpa sooner or later ngitshontsha lama show namanje bayang investigator. Wash amazambane ngenza ama chips. Hash mile kuhlangane this is for kids. Smoke beef benzela masimba chips mina no chief. Tshontsha lama show I'm a thief. konke langidlula khona babuzana who's he I'm tight noma ngigqoka igedlisi ungangithathi loosely excuse me ungazishuthi I choose ungithusi no excuses am I killing ngiyadubula ngi-uzi I'm choosy I choose me angithusi ngicela ungangithusi I choose I'm bruisey angiluzi quotes give me answer cela ungabuzi goats greatest of all time when uyimbuzi try jam Gopupa kabuhlungu kaw nightmares pistol whip Tumba kakhulu the fight fair Mina I'm always with the gang when I slide I fight facts Utuphakamisi flag on your side lies man Ngindekela ngala scars cause the streets are hot son Nangithembele kumabhasi so if I speak you for a stand Ngapha ngiphelele isibani ngixoshile iboss yami Vele ngiphelele iplug became the youngest hot man Mele ngijike regebaka ikoferi ngale bazat Shota ngemali staff mele ngiphande or ngigazat ngeke ngiphushe gas lam Mele ihambe da esabab funda ne Africans ngoba iplug yami colored leti sinda mahlombe yeah I had some heavyweight and my life in Palithombe ka why am a fairy tale my accused is strapped up ka we got a deadly aim I trust gang with special ngama slide nge 38 lempilo engiphilayo bade lami is not nice ngabe izinto engizicingayo I should have been top 5 ngabe ngibusy engomeni ngumeda scene spotlight angwazi nokuma ekhoneni ka ushonele stop sign maningi lama victim and I jikile system ungangitsheli ngemeya ngoba ikasi liphethwe kingpin by melt abayisnifa umjovo makune pinkies machita ayakhula enhloko ka ngenxa yepilis sentoes on my story ngoba ivari ngishovile nangithandaza ngabo sorry hope umntali uqolile ngajikela iparade close ayokuningi ngikubonile kodwa I said it never fold shoot yimi enkoqiwe ngishile zami for iphepha zingakushiya ushonile just one call from umashesha then insizwa zicolile zuza ngeke zenze isini kuzoba into epholile mara zokubulala clean ngiphambe ezingcolile
nobuyele ku level 5 kuvala studio kuvula Facebook selwile tla reflex diswa ngama post on Facebook abo sister pansula ama chimbo sashova ku Facebook ama distractor swak ama poster strong on Facebook ansa rephela cash send rephela ama reaction chaza zinganisupport esifaka umculo ema group chatini nature nizisherayo nibuye nizilwele makwedini that's why labo mrapper ngabahlika straight ebandini ba gangster matracking personality trash omunye usiso ngahlapha nentwana encane ehlale rest bamba nazo kuma verse tapa kuba uthole next masingamlanda isidlodlo ufike off sekakakela event 2 yama middle finger lakse west fuck the rest nalo sitshela ukuthi usafe akasindanga kule verse sangirephela ukukhulisa next generation and tech leli ngilenzela ukunikhumbuza ngisasene street cred ngeke nibuye ngeke nize ngeke nifike futhi lakimo sathi yalanza shange effect ekwenza ungifune nangiyincindi ngipersonal makupersonal futhi bayangazi abaningi ngithatha isikhathi ukwathi ziba uzibonela isithing so mayisuka gents ngingene seniphelele so bavuthe bafike west ngingene seniphelele nale khumbe nisifase back asiqine sibuye sicek dakotshwala bama podcast buniveza amabela I've been holding ikasi rap since lockdown benenzani nithenga idatha ku social media niphanda idatha ningaspan lokhu nifuna utshwala ubukhip nithenga impongo nge4 rand senizobuya ngamasimba ngizongidelela bloody swine ezisipanile ngelockdown lokusifili no froze kungasiyithi level 5 kuba ikasi rap yabona ngibuya senivela kuma podcast bengikuphi level 4 beniphanda ihemer nenkawuza nkutsa namasoja asibuyelene studio activate ama app social media likhona njalo student vela after 3 years amafoni na ku drought ubambe nzima uSphilippine uzozibiza ugodwe kasi rapper akakhiphi 6 years
mina ngile ngacela SPeeKa told me to pull up futhi ngishaya isifuba nang overdose ama push ups pen sotra cipher for mina shop yamakula ngoba dingi nokusula ngokuvela ngiraphe ngimpunga I'm not even top 5 but these rappers think I'm a threat ngithi ngizama nokuba streamer kwabuffer ne internet niggas failed after copying my style I ain't bothered yet they confused but insults abaqava me seasoned vet how think bahlanyise bathi intunqondo inhlavu sana ngene iphumele move angibaqhaqa iphonde and if you getting too nosy be ready to face umkhondo that will cut you down to size and become the man from Toronto hey wamgcina nini nje umrapper sarayima so unless it's shocking discovery uthola le dinosaur I can convert your 10 to a -4 ngono shaya stock take we're not sure what you got in store I mean it's pretty obvious I've been burning consistent while your favorites a mirage only flow from a distance maybe to swell cadence or mphandwele radiance but the skill is heaven sent and awuzi wizwa nge fragrance your mixed emotions got you feeling like blenders hardly fatal with the pen you just a fender bender so keep them in the game and you probably need a tender I can water down your fire and your breeze I'm an airbender to go against me so dinge swashwe nendelezi so dingeka nengamlezo ngiphasha kangisenamsebenzi so dingeka nenyanga that's ranking higher ngenkanyezi kuzodinga kwehla itone mangibiza ntwana ongangimemeza the pen is godly you swear that I'm from the east when I tell I'm in my bag I'm in I'm a fantastic beast you boys bottle get down and then call me Catholic priest and I swear you don't want the smoke you can barely handle the mist
Dankie Lesego. Arakots. Yo, man. Oh, man. So, yeah, y'all. That is it. That is the 8-year anniversary special. Sotra Cyphers. Yeah, man. So if you haven't watched it in its entirety, like Sam Black there in the comments asking, "Oh, did I miss Tony?" Yeah, you missed him here, but I mean, the thing is on YouTube, dog. In fact, I'm dropping the link in the comments as I speak right now. So if you haven't watched the entire thing, you can. And the cool thing about watching it on YouTube is that it won't be paused by me every 2 seconds so I can talk. So you'll be able to watch the whole thing from start to finish. But otherwise, Bafetu, I appreciate each and every single one of y'all for hanging out with me. I appreciate also the artists that appear in the special that were with me in the live this evening. Thank you so much. Because I mean, you guys really, you didn't have to be out here because you're on it. I mean, you could have watched it, but you could have been anywhere else in the world. But you're here with me, I see there in the comments, Mrs. Silicani says, first time hearing Froz's full verse. And yay, first time hearing it. Okay, so I'm guessing he rehearses like in his head. Because if he's spitting it out loud, you would have heard it. But shout out to everyone, to the Silicanis for joining us, to Sam Black, to Gift, to Losh, Reptile, Dantani, Zeus Houdini, Brad. Yeah, all of y'all. I appreciate all of y'all for being out here. And yes, confirmation, he did rehearse all in his head, not out loud. And also, shout out to you for choosing to hear for the first time during this live, because you also could have easily just watched the YouTube channel, so I appreciate the time. And sorry for making you guys sleep so late, man. I thought, like, when just before I went live, my old lady asked me, so how long are you going to be live? I was like, nah, show by 8:30, I should be done. 8:30, here we are. 10:30, 3.5 hours later. And yeah, so yeah, man. Tony Tangler, I see you, Machi. Shout out to you, man, for not only being an incredible MC, but for being here, dog. Njebo Ovu, I see you as well. Yeah, man. Cool. Where we at? Ulink ati. SPeeKa, can someone please close in prayer? And Frost said, hold my beer. That is exactly what happened. So shout out to Link. Link was the opener. Frost wrapped it up very, very nicely there. And yeah, man, I think it's been super, super dope. Shout out to all of y'all for being here for the longest live stream I've ever done. Or is it the second? Is it the second longest one? Because I remember going live for a very long time when I did the finale for Friday on a Sunday. Yeah, I think that was the longest one. Now that I remember, yeah, I think that was the longest one. Either way, the appreciation is right here and it is in full force. And again, if you haven't checked out the special, the link is right there in the comments. And also, please be sure to support the artists that I featured in the special. Some of them dropped their links to their work, to their pages in the comments. Those who haven't, please drop your links there in the comments so people can follow your work and support you even further. It's all love on my end. Thank you for sticking around with me so I can be here and just geek out over this thing that I love, man. And that's another thing that, in case you didn't know, everyone, that you saw in this special loves this thing, just like I do. And obviously, you as the listener as well have a love and appreciation for the art. So big yourself up as well. And yeah, man, it's been real. All love. Until next time I go live. Obviously, if you follow the page SPeeKa, then I'll keep you updated on the next time I go live. But I'm very, very happy that I did this. And yeah, in terms of watch parties, let's link up next year for the 9-year anniversary special, which will no doubt be just as epic. Now, appreciate all of y'all. And I am out. Peace.